Ladies and gentlemen, we've gathered here today to say one thing. I'm terrified. It's Halloween and I'm about to do something very, very, very scary. Talk to a woman. What equally scary is tech issues. Of course we'd have tech issues. Don't do it, it's okay. She hasn't spoken yet. It's fine, it's not worth it. Don't worry, it won't be worth it. It'll never be worth it in the end. Right now we're trying to set up the you're leaving. I couldn't even congratulate Tadadu on being first, as well as Mayhem Taters for being fast, and May for being a farce. Welcome in. It is spooky, scary Halloween time. And I am gonna try to get shared chat started. Wait, what if I do some black magic by opening up Chrome? If I go to Chrome and go to Twitch, and then I go to my own creator dashboard in Chrome and try it, because on my normal browser, it doesn't work, the shared chat. But if I try to bring Opie in, Miss...
Alright, I did try to invite you.
DM me the link. I won't see it.
Okay.
You have to DM me the link. Normally we get this taken care of in the first few minutes of stream. However, it's the first few minutes of stream. We do it live. There. If I click this and shared chat, hey, it works. We made it, we did it. Okay, we have reached a 5-watch streak from May. Okay, hello. Oh, hey, you got me working. Everything's working.
Yeah, I got you working.
Okay, in that case, I have to get things working too.
My stream can hear you, but we'll see.
All right. We get the ultimate picture-in-picture experience.
Yep.
This is going to be wonderful. Now, here's the thing. I see you're doing...
Ness? Okay, good.
Okay, we hear Ness at work. Very cool. You're gonna wish you didn't. Because today, we will be eating... But first, I need to say, we all know that I'm one of my greatest fears is talking to women. However, I learned from various zombie movies, including but not limited to zombie satire movies, that the best way to blend in with something scary is to essentially blend in with it, to get past it. So today, I can safely say once again, I was made for this. Now, the cheese today, as Opie has cut up and I just have blocks of. Opie, would you like to explain the cheese before you explain us?
I mean, it was a random pick of the choice.
What do you mean random? It wasn't random. I asked you which cheeses, and you said Cheese time.
Okay, so it was random because I was up in Wisconsin, and those were the two that looked the tastiest at the time. We literally stopped in a random Piggly Wiggly, and I was just like, Colby Jack and a sharp cheddar. That sounds nice, and I grabbed them.
Okay. Baseball, huh? I guess we're eating Colby Jack and extra sharp cheddar today. That's the cheese. Also, I asked Opie before the stream, I mentioned normally on stream, it's one or the other. We either are both drinking alcohol or we're not drinking alcohol. So for that, I have my 1 liter jug of water because Opie said she can't have alcohol right now. However, Opie also said that I could drink her share and that I should, and she may or may not have strongly encouraged me to get a drink.
Oh,
so
yeah. I gotta drink vicariously through other people at this point.
Vicariously. Okay, that's how we're doing it. Alcoholism. Oh hey, infinite loot screen. That's the horror story. See, that's where the Halloween comes in. Also, it's really hard to tell, but I cleaned my room. Let me move this out of the way so you can see Mr. Saturn better. Now, you have not started eating the cheese. Yes, finally.
I have not.
The horror is infinite ness. That is, I couldn't even do infinite ness. Right. Because this is a horror stream, I need my self-defense tool. There we go. As we know, guns are useless in horror movies, and as we know, the Derringer is the most powerful handgun known to man, which is why they nerfed it with only 2 shots. Next, we may have to get a cheese collab set up. I stared at the cheese sections at the grocery store a bit too long yesterday. Listen, if you want to be a guest star on my cheese collab, you're gonna need a PNG. And a drink or 2. Or something like that. In any case, welcome to Cheese Collabs. Let's finally do introductions 10 minutes into the stream. Welcome to Cheese Collabs, where we eat cheese and we yap. That's it. That's the stream. The good mic's not there anymore. Bitch, it's right there. You just can't see it. Actually, you know what? 1 second. Just for the meme, I need to restore. I need to restore the meme.
Do I need my horror movie gun? What gun? We have a dagger. I don't think I have a horror
still
movie
can't see
gun.
it. It's still out of frame. No, I messed up the meme. My memes are dead. This is so sad.
Do you need it? Sure, I'll take it if you want to grab it.
Skill issue is real, but okay. We have a better microphone that's deliberately not plugged in right there.
Beautiful. How did you get my microphone? That's my microphone.
Happy Halloween. It's mine now.
No.
Cool, so understandable. So yes, welcome to Cheese Collabs, where we eat cheese and yap. That's it. That's the stream. We're yapping now. Allow me to introduce our guest, Miss Opie Possum. She is overpowered, hence the name. She lives up to the name, and now, normally, I'd introduce their name and profession like they do in Phoenix Wright. The problem is, because she's a teacher, I hardly know her. Having a better microphone but not using it. Time to drive 2011 home. Okay, thanks for tuning into the Cheese Collab radio, because there's not too much visually going on here. Awesome equip. Is that a gun?
Awesome equip. I mean, he literally just loaded. Hold on, let's see. Can I get this in camera without like breaking everything?
What is it? What? That looks like a rifle. You have a rifle. Allow me to grab one of mine.
Heavy as fuck. Okay, hold on. Don't
Rifle gang, we are armed.
Get your rifle.
Keep your rifle
you
by
heard
your
the
side.
news?
Damn it, Core!
A cheese warehouse in France
Except
exploded.
mine doesn't have the pretty
It was a
orange
real
cap like
monster of an explosion.
I mean, most people
There
hate the
was
orange
debris
cap,
everywhere.
but it's a Halloween
The
themed
rats
cap.
have already built a rock fort while officials are struggling with cleanup and not having a good
He
time.
has pants under that scam. Listen, wait, did you see what was behind? Did I bend over the wrong way when I went to grab my rifle? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
You know what? It's okay. VOD's disabled for now. I'll check the VOD. I'll do what I must. I swear to God. You guys don't get that for free. Nice ass. We haven't even
I
started
accidentally
yet.
sprayed deodorant in my mouth this morning. Now when I talk I have this weird accent.
I can't believe you've done this, Core. Core always hits me with multiple text-to-speech joke redeems every stream. I can't believe he's done this. By the way, I'm just gonna say this once. Boys use Axe, men use Old Spice. Simple as.
Preach.
But also, Opie, what was that? You have piqued my interest with your arms.
Beats me. Lore put it in my lap. I don't own guns. He does.
Well, shit, let me put this back then and flash you all again, I guess.
Two men walked into a bar / it was a gay bar.
What? Into a bar with a gay...
Beautiful.
You want to eat cheese?
Yeah.
But we
I mean,
can't.
look at how beautifully I made my plate. I'm starving, man.
Well, you're gonna starve some more because we're only halfway through introductions. I introduced you because you're a teacher, but I hardly know her, but we're gonna get to know her.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my introduction? Do I have
Well,
to
this is
introduce
Ness.
myself?
Yeah, no, this is Ness. He's Ness, specifically though, he's Ness 1228.
Finally,
though.
someone gets
Don't
it.
get confused with 1227 or 1229.
Hey, if you see 1229, just let him know that I just want to talk to him. Oh dear. Now, Core asks a really good question. What does the 1228 mean? Hey, Opie, I have a question, and since you're a teacher, you're obligated to know the answer. What does the 1228 mean?
Oh, the 1228 stands for the amount of pipes I have dropped on stream total for you.
And there's the horror story. Happy Halloween! Oh my god. Okay. I'm tempted to drink already, and we haven't even started. No! Not fucking
Yes,
drinking.
drop those pipes!
I can't even open the jar! You know what? No. I'm gonna stop myself from drinking yet. We should at least sample the cheese first before I drink just a freaking half jar of moonshine. Oh my god. You know, your end of things is safe because they don't actually hear the metal pipes on
Yes,
their
thank
end.
you, Lore. I know you're trying to shop. So you said you had the glass of water, but you talked about that blue moonshine.
This
so
is
I
more
brought
than
my
water.
Own,
This is a 1 liter mug of water, but go on.
I brought my own blue drink. My poor health Powerade.
You know
Nice
what?
and blue.
That works, because the drink I have here was recommended by Talon, one of my previous collab partners and cheese collab partners, the Sugarland Shine Sour Blue Raspberry Moonshine. Those pipes are loud. Yes, they are. Come to karaoke night. My pipes can get very loud, as you know. Okay, Opie, I just looked at your stream. I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
You're on the table next to the cheese, but there's something behind you. What is
This?
that?
This?
Yeah, no, not that. That's you. I'm talking about what just grabbed you.
No, Peepaw, don't be rude. That's Peepaw Critters.
Peepaw.
He's trying to retire. That's where all my subscriptions, anytime someone subscribes, all the money, it goes towards this guy's retirement so he doesn't have to eat the peanut husks off the floor at the local bar.
Well, that's unfortunate. He's gonna be eating for quite a while because all that retirement fund gets taxed 100%. Yo, you're getting
True.
pizza.
I am. I'm getting pizza.
Yikes, Peepaw pizza party. Let's have our own pizza party with cheese and alcohol.
Heck yeah.
You know what? Forget the alcohol. Let's just open the... Which cheese are we eating first? The Colby Jack or the extra sharp cheddar?
I'm down going for the cheddar, man. I haven't tried this. I've tried
Extra
the
sharp cheddar. Can I open this?
Extra sharp.
Yes, I can. I can open a block of cheese. I just can't do
At
it
least you're having a
elegantly.
better time at it than I did. When I tried to open mine, they like vacuum sealed the cheese. It was nearly impossible to get out.
Well, I hope you like cheese. Oh, that smells like generic cheese, actually. I opened it. He's not blocked by the cheese, not yet. Alright, now despite being extra sharp cheddar, this is actually pretty soft. It doesn't feel very sharp. I don't think I could cut myself with this, which is good. We're TOS compliant. So, is anyone gonna tell him, or are we gonna see how long this goes? How long what goes? What do you mean? What do you mean, how long what goes? Who's telling what? If there's something with the stream, I need to know. I can't believe you've done this. You'll see, or maybe not.
You'll see, or maybe not. Wow.
Okay, I guess they're trying to imbue anxiety within me as part of the cheese. But you know what? Bone apple tea, as they say. It's cheese time.
Cheers.
Okay. Imbue anxiety in Nest? That's easy. Yes, it is. It's very easy to make me anxious. I'm
Now, this
literally
is the quick
facing one of my
cheddar.
biggest fears right now. Oh! Oh! God! I remember. Damn it, Corp! It worked. I remembered to put the cheese on Opie.
Yay, it's on my
Example,
head.
Ness, you are now talking with a woman. Opie is the woman. Yes.
Yes.
It's okay. I'm safe because her husband is here, and if she tries to do anything, he'll mercy kill me immediately. I'm good.
I mean, he did pull out that rifle. It's right there now.
And in the event that the rifle doesn't work, I have a backup right here. Cheese to meet you, Opie. She got cheese.
Nice to meet you too, Core.
You've been cheesed. So, the sharp cheddar, it tastes like regular cheddar, but I want to say
Sharp.
thicker and slightly sour-ish, kind of.
Has more of a bite to it. That's why I like a good sharp cheddar.
I think I took a good bite into it already. You got the Colby Jack ready? Because I'm about to try this. This looks
Oh
like...
yeah, I've got that here. I made they're little kitties.
Oh, you got
So
the
my
little
cheddars
kitties!
are pumpkins, and my Colby Jack are little kitties.
That's so cute! They're little cats, so you get to eat cats. Very cool. You're eating cats. I didn't know possums ate cats, but I guess I'm glad my
possums
cat's
will
still
relate to
alive.
anything.
Because there was a possum and my cat on the porch simultaneously one day. And I googled possums are relatively docile creatures. Opie being a woman of class with a homemade charcuterie board. You will never catch me doing a charcuterie board. These are cheese collabs, not charcuterie boards. We eat redacted in here. We eat cheese in
he's
here.
eating cheese like a man. You're supposed to eat it like as a block, just whole ass block in mouth.
In
Let's
many
go.
ways similar to Terry Crews. Blah! Oh! Well, that was softer. It kind of came apart in the middle.
It is a much softer cheese.
Yes, Colby Jack tastes... This is like what cheese is supposed to taste like. And by that, I mean... This is
That's like one of my favorites.
When I imagine a cheese taste, this is it. We finally found it. The normal type cheese. If cheese had a Pokemon type, this would be the normal type. You play Pokemon still, don't you?
Yeah, now you've got me curious. Now I'm trying to think of like, oh, how would we break down all the cheese? Would this cheese be a ghost type because it's holy?
I didn't realize ghosts were holy. I thought it was the opposite. Fun fact, Pepper
Maybe
Jack
it was
and Colby Jack are
holy then. I
essentially
don't
the same.
know.
The only difference is bits of peppers in the Pepper Jack. Ayo!
Yep.
Are we putting hot sauce on the Colby Jack? Let's see. I'm testing that right now. Ooh, that's a decent amount. Okay. Let's see if this really does
Is it now
become
Pepper Jack?
Pepper Jack. Oh my god, he's right. That actually works. Holy shit. Get on there! Baseball, huh? I'll drink water to that. That was pretty good. So, when you said you still play Pokemon, the correct answer is I'm sorry.
スポーツボール A?
Core, this one's for you. You can't see me holding the gun because it's behind the TV. But I got one for you right now. Which one? You want top barrel or bottom barrel? It's up to you, man. Hit or miss. Guess you never miss 1, 2, 3. That doesn't even make.
Oh my gosh, lore.
I guess this is what we're in for today. Very cool. Now,
It's a very punny stream.
I'm not sure if this sour blue raspberry is gonna go good with the cheese or not, which is why I have so much water. I hardly know her. However,
Yeah, I have to admit my Powerade is not necessarily a good combo with the cheese.
you know what? Here at Nest1228, good decisions are not what we're known for. Oh my god, that tastes terrible with the cheese. It tastes so good on its own. But with the cheese, that is a clash of flavors that I do not recommend. I will continue drinking this throughout the course of the stream. But just know, cheese and what flavor is this again? Sour blue raspberry moonshine. Or just those two flavors in general are not exactly to be mixed. Now, I didn't get any wine for this.
Is it not taking you back to your childhood days of like after school of eating those cheddar goldfish crackers and having a sip of Gatorade?
I wasn't allowed to have Gatorade as a kid. In fact, I wasn't allowed to have many things as a kid. I was too busy out and about saving the frickin' world. I had to survive on what I could find. I drink water to replenish my... Wait, I have the filters on. I can say it. I drank water for pee-pee. That's how the game mechanics work, okay? That's how it works! Ness needs a standard whiskey or scotch. That can be arranged, but not tonight.
Or that is tempting.
He kept milk in his pockets? Yes, I did. PP for water? I mean, I am a VTuber in the presence of another VTuber, so some things may be able to be arranged. Maybe. Let's take another... You know what? I'm gonna try to take a bite out of both of them and see what happens. This is gonna be the cheese collab.
The Jack essentially has the cheddar in it.
So this is gonna be like 75% cheddar, 25% Colby?
Yeah.
That makes 0% Jack! I don't make Jack, dude! Alright. Oh! Ah! That was unpleasant.
I can't imagine.
Oh, Jack just left town. Great. Oh, these don't mix. These two cheeses don't mix. Like, the texture, I'd say, more malleable yet denser texture of the extra sharp cheddar is not boding well with the really soft and creamy Colby Jack. This is one of the cheese creams I've ever done. Cheese don't mix? I don't believe it. You better believe it. Sometimes 10% pepper in the form of hot sauce. Maybe later. Oh, excuse me. I'll only say excuse me in the presence of a lady. How do you feel? She ignored me. That was the perfect setup to...
Sorry, Lauren's distracting me because he was asking a quick question.
Oh. Well, the correct answer is ladies' nuts on your face, but okay.
Wow.
I'm sure if you shredded it and mixed it in a bowl, it'd be great. Ah! I'm not so sure about that, actually. They don't really make the cheddar extra sharp with some hot sauce. I already did. Oh, wait, that was this.
Yeah, you did it with the pepper, or you did it with the Colby Jack. You gotta do it with the cheddar now.
Motherfucker. Okay. The shit that I do on Halloween for content. See, trick or treat, I thought this stream was gonna be a treat. I should have known. It would have been nothing but tricks. In many ways similar to the band, they'd be Cheap Trick. Let's go. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, here we go. Well, yes, it kind of works. It's, not the greatest. Freshly shredded cheddar is goated for homemade mac and cheese. Too bad Ness is self-proclaimed and not being able to cook. You are correct, which is why you can quote me on this, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make it happen. Black Friday, like the last Friday of this month of November. Not the, I mean, last Friday of this month is today. But yeah, in a month from now, I'm gonna try that cooking stream that y'all paid for in my last subathon reward. The final subathon reward. The cursed cooking stream. I will have a vomit bucket handy. Let's take another sip. So, Opie!
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to Halloween, how hallowed is your ween today?
Good question. I would say a good 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
I
Not
raised
quite
that?
fair because I used to, like, one of my favorite things after kind of growing out of trick-or-treating was actually doing, like, giving out the candy for trick-or-treating. And so I miss that. I miss being able to do that. We don't get any trick-or-treaters around here, so.
I have never gotten a trick-or-treater in my life. I have lived in far too desolate locations for that.
Fair.
However,
it
I
is
have
a lot of fun when you get a lot of people.
I have some stories from when I was much younger. But first, I need to raise your 7 out of 10 to a 7.8 out of 10 because I have way too much water.
Oh, yeah. I need to get me a mug like that.
My cat got trapped in fake cobweb. Is that Halloween-y enough? Get your cat out of the fake cobweb, please.
Poor kitty.
We take care of our cats here. My cat jumped on the table before stream. Then she heard me talking and he's all like, screw this. He's streaming. Me neither, Opie. I live in the sticks. If we get trick-or-treaters, we must be cautious. Oh, dang.
Fair.
My trick-or-treat stories when I was younger. We would bring pillowcases instead of bags, and me and my cousins, we'd hit the neighborhood. The whole neighborhood, and the neighboring neighborhood, and then turn around and hit the other neighboring neighborhood. And fill up the pillowcases. And then we'd go back home, grab new pillowcases, change costumes, and do it again. We would score a beyond unhealthy amount of candy. I'll never forget the time that we ran out of candy and one of my roommates made a out of candy BRB sign for the front door, about literally 3 times how much candy we really had, and we didn't get a single trick-or-treater. Realized the next morning that he left the damn sign up.
Oh my gosh.
Skill issue. My cat got out of the house this morning.
From the time, yeah, was that separate from the time we got? There was another time Lore had a bunch of trick-or-treaters as well, and they ran out of candy. And I remember they made me go to the grocery store to get some. And like, you know, the night of Halloween, good luck trying to find big bags of candy. All I could find was granny candy, like those little strawberry bonbons, the caramels and stuff like that. So I just grabbed them and
okay,
brought
the caramels
those over.
are okay.
Oh yeah, but oh no, the granny candy was the year before. Gotcha. But man, I thought it was hysterical.
I like how I just immediately understand what you mean by granny candy. Just the generic, cheap, old people candy, the bottom of the barrel. Nobody under the age of 70 would eat this candy.
Oh yeah.
My cat got out of the house this morning. Roommate didn't close the door all the way when he left for work. No idea how long the cat was outside, but he was big chilling in the street. The cat's in the lot next door. And that same cat tried to dart past me while my hands were full coming in today. Kicked the little shit back into the house. Okay. I take good care of my cat, as you know. Please be nice to your cat, but at the same time, daily reminder to annoy your cat. It builds character, but don't annoy her too much. I'd rather eat fake cobweb than the granny candy. Don't eat the fake cobweb. Please, don't.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's... okay.
It may look like cotton candy, but it ain't.
Now, before stream, you told me your experience teaching kids, you can handle anything. And I'd like to point out your use of anything.
Okay.
That is a very bold word to say in the presence of someone such as myself, or anyone, really. To what extent does your anything extend to? In other words, what is your teaching horror story that you'd like to share with the class?
I mean, I once had 30 middle schoolers just straight up riot, and like I at least prevented it from getting out the door. And
What do
to
you
the
mean
rest
by
of the
riot?
class. Straight up, they were just like, they were done with school, they were done with everything, and they were gonna start running a muck in the school itself, thinking that they could do whatever they want, and I managed to talk all 31 students back down and to chill out in the classroom.
Okay, that takes a nat 20 charisma roll. That is actually very impressive. Holy crap.
Yeah, 20 charisma, but like literally after they all left, I like, as a teacher does, is like I closed the door and sobbed for like a half hour.
Hey! Closing the door and
know.
crying at work gang.
But yeah, no, they were crazy. I mean, I've handled that. I've also handled violent students. I've literally been punched in the chin a couple of times.
Yikes.
Those are fun because at least the violent ones, like, it is a skill set to take one to the face and still be a very kind, patient, and non-judgmental person after it.
That is a subpar move, and I'll explain why.
Because I will say I did have one student who did sock me in the jaw once, and that was actually, so I have a patience of an elephant, but he got me once just in the right way, where I literally had a moment where I thought I was gonna turn around and sock him.
Why didn't you?
He's 8.
So? Teach him at a young age!
But yeah. Oh yeah, and Tataru, don't get me started on body fluid.
Get started on body
There are
fluids.
so many.
Give me a body fluid
We
story.
actually-
That's what the people want.
Luckily, not too bad overall, but we did have in my little cohort, and this is when I was more in the special ed classroom, so there's multiple teachers going on in one classroom. We did have a deal of like who would deal with what fluid based off of it factor.
How can you tell what fluid is what? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, it's actually pretty easy, but for me, it was definitely vomit for me was a no-no. I would not go near vomit, but I would handle big, runny, sticky boogers. I would handle any sort of bathroom fluids, essentially. I would also handle spit. So, like, I carried basically most of the other gambit, but, like, once vomit was involved, I was out.
So what if what you were capable of was mixed in the vomit? Would they clean up just the vomit around and then you would have to clean up the rest?
No.
Outsourcing! Wow, that's genius. Is Ness eating a block of cheese? Yes, but actually no. I'm eating 2 blocks of cheese because Opie wanted 2 different cheeses, and these were the only cheeses at the store I could find that fit the description. These absolutely massive 1-pound block each of cheese. I have enough cheese for a while. And it's time for another double bite. Wait, what if I applied hot sauce to the double bite?
Oh lord.
We're spicing things up. I'm only gonna apply.
You already said that the double bite is terrible. Oh no.
It's fine.
Let's just a pepper jack for now.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll balance it out with the next one.
Beautiful.
Okay.
The cheddar cheese chaser.
Chaser? I hardly know her. Wait, why am I wiping it up? I have a tongue. These hospital rags are so handy.
Core is great.
Don't worry, if I'm ever a cheese guest, I'll choose something on Cheese Bros. Thanks. I do guest collabs. Nobody's accepted though. Like my cheese collabs are enough of a hit that if you're active in my community and you want to be on a cheese collab, fuck it. Pick the cheese, pick the drink. I don't care. The thing is, I have the right to refuse a guest on a collab, depending on circumstances. Like, if I don't trust them to be on stream with me, then of course I'm not going to agree. I don't know if people normally say yes to eating block of cheese. You see, normally they don't. I just say, hey, want to eat cheese with me on stream? And there you go. Opie's definition of that was making a chattery board. What's in that pumpkin cup? Is that bread tortilla?
Yeah, they are little, once again, channeling my inner white woman, what is it? Fall shape, there we go, leaves, corn tortilla chips from
Look at
Trader
this blossom eating leaves!
Well, someone's got to. They're all falling off the trees.
Lamau. The windstorm that took out my power for all of Sunday. Half the leaves on every tree are gone now. And honestly, I know summer's over now, but it's freaking cold. All right, I'm leafing. Bye! Be careful seeing stuff on Twitch, Lamau. So you're a teacher, but
Yeah.
I was never a teacher, but I was a very competent math tutor. And one of my duties was actually hosting supplemental classes voluntarily for certain math classes. And I would essentially host my own seminar on the subject that was, well, it was a seminar on the subject. It was essentially an extended class where if you needed help, it's not necessarily a one-on-one tutor section, but people of the same class could come in with me acting as the stand-in teacher to help teach what was missing. I dated a high school teacher. Does that count? What subject? The difference between us drinking from a jar and eating cheese blocks versus OP ornamental platter is really funny. I'm not just drinking from a jar. I have the 1 liter coffee mug filled with water that I'm also drinking from.
Also, I do agree, Ness. What kind of teacher does matter on who you're dating? They are different archetypes, essentially.
I will admit, in high school, I can't remember what grade, but in high school, I did have a crush on my math teacher. I was naturally gifted in math. I was that kid. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She was hot. Wait,
Fair.
Opie, have you ever had one of your students, like, wait, since you teach more elementary or younger kids,
I'm all over. I've done elementary, I've done middle school. I haven't done like official teaching in high school, but I've done like extracurricular, like summer camp stuff for like high schoolers and stuff like that.
Hey, Opie, have you ever had a student call you mom?
100%. It happens so often. It is
That
very
means you're
common.
a really good teacher. Holy shit. I mean, I had no doubt, but I am guilty of that. I remember one of my few memories that exists pre-high school graduation is, I can't remember what teacher it was or in what grade, but I slipped up one day and called her mom, and I felt super embarrassed. That's as far as the that is as far as the memory goes.
To be fair, most teachers don't care.
Ness
And,
is
like,
guilty of getting called
personally,
mom. Who has called me mom? Who? I just.
No,
Who's
Core,
called me mom? I just want to talk to him.
Core, do those mountain climbers, man. Get active.
Mountain climber? I hardly know her. But yeah,
most teachers take it as a compliment. Like
That's
that's
what
what
you
I. Also, it's just also common. Like it's a common slip. Everyone gets it.
most teachers have so much on their plate they probably didn't hear me. Oh, she heard me. She smiled. She gently smiled. I can't remember what she said, but I know she didn't take offense to it. Mountain climbers it is, baby. Oh, by the way, Core.
Good luck, Core.
I received a heavy Amazon box today that I didn't place an order for. I haven't opened it yet because I spent every second after getting home preparing myself for this stream. So it's very likely that your gift came in the mail today, which means I have no fucking excuse this Sunday. Damn it. I was so scared my ninth grade health teacher would discover my lumber. Ironically, being a health teacher, she was big. Listen, If you want to go into the lumberjack industry, you live in the right state for it. I look around, there is so much deforestation left to do in this state. And I say that because over the course of my way too fucking long life, I have seen so much deforestation, and they're still going. They're still going at it. At this point, I'm surprised we haven't expanded the deforestation. The fact that I can look out my window and I see some trees in the distance, that is shocking to me. We need to go all the way.
Right.
Full capitalism.
You're on the Pacific side, right?
Pacific Northwest. There's only like 3 states that fit that description. If deforestation is so great, why haven't they come back with a deforestation yet? I'm patenting that. We need to destroy more trees. I'll destroy your trees, tree grab. See, here's the thing. Anybody that's played the game I came from knows that in Peaceful Rest Valley, also known as the Grateful Dead, that's what it's called in Japanese, and obviously they couldn't name it that for reasons. Trees are a explosive subject for me, honestly. You just lost the game?
Why? I just lost the game!
You lost the game! Get lost, son! 1 minute. Oh, friggin' Core's doing his exercises. Great. That means I need to do my exercises and take a sip. So, while I don't necessarily have teaching horror stories, I do have some teaching funny stories.
I'm all ears.
I want to start, actually, by saying my most unique and memorable tutoring experience was tutoring a blind man in algebra. And
fascinating.
Yes, it was a challenge because I realized right as I was about to say something, I remembered, wait, I can't do this visually. I have to rely on just my words. And the tools he had at his disposal, Braille algebra book, he had these sticky line arrows that adhered to the page and were reusable for graphing, and I was utterly fascinated by how you could teach a blind man algebra. And while he couldn't see, he could feel the arrows on the page, and he was actually good at it. He could put the arrows on the graph. I'm all like, bro, you have a third eye or some shit. I didn't say that, obviously. What really got me, what really made the experience the most memorable, when I'd be explaining something to him, I swear he did it on purpose. I'd explain a concept to him, and he would acknowledge by saying, yes, I see. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're blind. You know I can't reply to that ethically. I have a feeling he did it on purpose because he was a really nice, good-hearted guy. But he would say that to every math tutor. Like, seriously?
Oh, I 100%. He must have been doing that.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, man. But it was great, honestly. I'm sure you can relate. One of the reasons I loved my math tutoring job so much was because I just liked helping people with their struggles, and I felt like I was actually making a positive difference in the world. Bro, you have a third eye. I can't see. I don't have one either. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Mayhem.
Taters is mad. Tater's messed up and forgot the text-to-speech. He's probably out of points. He's not out of points. He could, like, redeem all of my redeems and still have some points left. Bruh. But he can't redeem first, because that's already taken.
Although, Ness, I have a question for you.
And I have an answer for you.
Did you have to put up with Common Core math, though?
I am fortunate enough to have graduated college before the Common Core was implemented.
Even with your tutoring?
Even with my tutoring. I'm an old fuck, okay? I'm
good.
old.
But I've had to tutor with Common Core math, and it is freaking insane.
Oh my god, listen. I genuinely believe you have opened a Pandora's box. And my mama told me that if I have nothing to say, I shouldn't say anything at all. However, I'm a streamer, and it is my job to yap. You came here for cheese collabs. We yap, we eat cheese. That's it. That's the stream. I ate the cheese. I'm gonna fucking yap. Common Core was done on purpose. It is part of... Get your fucking tinfoil hats, because I'm drunk enough to get on a tirade about this shit. Common Core was made as the first stepping stone to dumb down the population, because an educated population is incapable of taking control and knowing what's best for themselves or some shit like that. Common Core was made to remove the thought process from actually learning and simply accelerate the current age of anti-intellectualism that we found ourselves in. It's rant time, and I'm gonna rant about how nice of a collab partner that Opie is, because just like Resta from last time, she actually waited to eat the cheese with me. She didn't start eating right away. She actually waited. Thanks, Opie. You're one of the only people to not start eating the cheese right away. Well, I think one time a collab partner finished their cheese before I even took my first bite.
Oh my gosh. Well, it worked out that I'm a slow eater anyway.
Yo, same! Funny, when I was much younger, my parents would always yell at me, saying, Ness, you're eating way too fast. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Press the A button slower? I select the food, press A to eat it, and it's gone. Excuse me. And then one day, I don't know when, it was almost an immediate transition. I went from instant consumption to now it's a padded QuickTime event that just never works. It's a broken QTE. I just don't eat. Most of the time...
That's the same with me too. I actually, well, my habit is I also used to be a really fast eater, but for me it was because I was a teacher. And you don't have time to eat when you're a teacher. So you inhale whatever food you can. And so that habit lasted me for years. And it's only until like, I want to say like maybe last year or so that I've become a slow eater again.
Yeah, I eat abysmally slow, which is for the better or for worse. Mm-hmm. I would say only the women wait for Ness, but I think even Corvid ate the cheese early. Listen, the fact that I'm even able to somehow talk to a woman is a miracle and a half. Opie, how does it feel to be talked to by a Ness1228? I know it must be very uncomfortable, and I'm very thankful and proud that you've stuck with me for this long.
No, it has been fantastic,
She said
and
no.
I have enjoyed
You're
every
not
moment
the first
of it.
person to you are far from the first girl to straight up tell me no, that you're very uncomfortable with my presence. Understandable, have a great day. I know you're in it for the 2 cents of ad revenue, but you know what? To each their own. I hope you're enjoying the cheese. I eat as fast as possible when alone. Food is fuel for more time in the pewter. I give that a baseball out of 10. I eat fast because gamer habits. Get back to the game fat. I used to be like that. Uncomfortable with your presence? Of course. It's not Christmas yet. Oh, you activated my trap card. You know what scares normies the most in Halloween? Or any point before December? Christmas. Merry Christmas, Opie. How do you feel? The true horror begins now.
Yes. It is not time yet. Mariah Carey has not been defrosted yet.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Oh my God.
There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the... It's the true horror story.
No, that's the true horror. It's karaoke. I'm out. Bye.
Bye. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Stream's over. Bye. Christmas ended stream. I can't believe you've done this. My cat started barking? Your cat barks? Excuse me. That is quite the cat you have there. But yeah, I remember in September, the HR lady in the lunchroom, she was organizing things and I was eating my lunch. And she was talking to me about how she was surprised to see Christmas stuff being sold at stores, even though it's only September. And I said, don't worry, Halloween's coming up, then it'll really be scary. And here we are. The true horror to all normies is Christmas too early. Are you a normie? Are you terrified right now? You should be.
See, I'm desensitized from it because my grandparents used to own a chocolate store, and
shit.
when you're in retail, you have to prepare for Christmas in July. So it's just like I kind of got used to that.
Understandable. Have a great day. You see, my buddy G11, he is Christmas year-round, and that's how I got desensitized and actually Christmas pilled. I am secretly always down to Christmas. Most people are like DTF, you know, down to farm materials in their MMOs. No, I'm always down to Christmas. I don't care if it's the middle of summer. You want a Christmas? We're Christmas. Let's go. To the point where this year at Offkai, I got it. Offkai was held in June this year. I met up and I handed him a gift because I got all my friends gifts at Offkai. I tried to do that. It was a Christmas-related gift, and he loved it. Bear in mind, we are in the middle of California at the end of June. The sun is blaring through a cloudless sky. The temperature is hot enough to sear my skin instantly. And I hand him some Christmas stuff, and he's like, yeah! Insert Christmas-themed cover of Down with a Sickness? You mean Down with a Christmas? I've heard that. Love that shit.
It sounds amazing.
By the way, Opie, this stuff is 20%, and I've drank a quarter of this 750 ml. Meaning, as you could probably tell by my volume and enthusiasm increase, which is about a normal amount, I would say.
Oh, just a normal amount.
Just a normal amount. How's your blue Powerade Gatorade sports drink coming along?
I'm about halfway in my little champagne flute.
You mean champagne? Yo,
yes,
there it
champagne.
is! We got the blue juice!
Yes, we do, and it's about halfway, and I gotta
Not
keep
to
my
be
electrolytes
confused with the trumpet valve oil of the same name. Do not drink that, it will kill you. But this is safe to drink. I'm talking about there's a synthetic valve oil for trumpets called blue juice.
Although, you know, I do realize you're very lucky, Ness, that I'm not drinking right now. Because if we were gonna do this traditionally, I'm from Chicago. That means I would have to ship you the drink from Chicago.
Jepson's
and we would both
Malort?
have a separate form. Yep, Malort.
I'm on my second bottle of Malort already. You don't need to sell me on that.
Holy shit, Ness!
Unironically Uno reversed. I unironically enjoy Jepson's Malort. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay.
One of my friends from another server made me try Malort as a joke, and I tried it, and I'm all like, this is really bitter, but I can dig it. And so I sipped it some more, and he was astonished. He's all like, Ness, you're not supposed to enjoy it. And I'm all like, too damn bad. I love this shit. I got myself a second bottle. Now I'm curious, I cannot find this Malort crap anywhere. It's from Chicago. Just come to America.
Yeah. Macho, you can hit me up. I probably could hook you up with some more Malort.
Motherfucker, if I could ship internationally, I'll send you a bottle too. Oh no, I have the opportunity to go to the pet store tomorrow to get more liquor. I hardly know her. They put the liquor store next to the pet store, so when I go to pick up my cat's prescription cat food, I can just be like, you know what? I'm already here. I might as well just see what they have in stock, and I just spent 3 figures.
No, wait. Core, not Everclear.
Core? I have the right to refuse requests, because it's my stream. Okay? Just like how Opie had every right to refuse the cheese collab offer, but she picked the wrong dialogue option by accident and locked herself in because of the autosave feature. So, here we are. I just noticed your outfit matches your outfit. That is adorable.
To kind of channel like you do in how you usually wear your Nest shirt, I decided to wear the Opie outfit.
Very cool. I love that. See, I'd like to point out, now that everyone's here, Opie's actually the one who inspired me partially. Like, I have a lot to owe to Opie in terms of credit for the ideas for my stream. All of my different expressions and stuff, that would not really have come to fruition if I didn't see Opie do it first. Also, did you draw your little animated PNG today?
Yes, I did. like on a kick this year. I can't stop making PNGs now.
Well, don't stop. You've literally become Porter Robinson's musician.mp3. I say, once the passion ignites within you, ride that wave till it crashes ashore. Because those don't come every day, I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Everclear was going to be on a
I thought, like, that's the thing. Actually, that's what I feel like has gotten me more into VTubing than VTubing itself. For me, it hits the thing that I used to like as a kid, which was I never liked playing traditionally as a kid of like, as girls do, you play with dolls, and a lot of girls are like, oh, we'll play like ballroom or tea party. I would love setting everything up for the tea party, getting it all decorated and organized. But then when it was time to actually do the tea party, I was like, I'm out. And I find that VTubing is kind of similar for me in the sense of I really like messing around on the back end of things and messing with the PNGs and the themes and stuff like that. Like, that's the part that's interesting to me. And then the streaming is just a plus.
Like a hostess? Kind of. You're in charge of your own stream, and the reason... Okay, this is gonna sound funny, but hear me out. I always have to explain this to people. When I say I hate VTubers, it's only because the majority of VTubers don't do it out of passion. They don't do it because they inherently want to try it. Believe it or not, before I started, I genuinely believed I couldn't do this. VTubing was not for me. I could never do what I had looked up to at the time, which back in 2021, it was HoloLive. I really looked up to them at the time. In fact, if you take one look around my house, you'll see I have 5 figures worth of HoloLive merch. I don't regret a single cent because they have my passion for following this industry, even though I hate it now, has shaped me into whatever the fuck I've become today. I don't think I know a lot of people that like pre-construction part of the event. What do they mean by this? To be fair, it's hard to do your job out of passion. I do, but I'm autistic. You're lucky. I envy you who is able to enjoy your job. I don't believe a career is meant to be enjoyed. And yes, that is a very pessimistic and jaded take, but oh no, here comes the ads. Wait.
I don't know. They never really happen on my end, so it's basically a nothing burger alert.
Here's the cool part. My Bezos break is in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Nice. And at that time, I'd like everybody, you know what? You might as well start migrating now. Everybody go to Miss OP Possum's stream, because on my stream, we're gonna run ads, and they suck.
Well, just,
However,
I'll babysit your stream. It's okay.
Yeah, this is how it works on Cheesy Collabs. If you go to her stream, you won't get ads during my ads. We circumvent the ads, so not only do you dodge the ads, but you don't miss any content. Suck it, Bezos. You stream to get popular and enjoy it as a streamer. I stream because every time I click the go live button, Jeff Bezos loses money. We are not the same.
Yes, the infinite content money glitch. Yeah, I don't know why it's happened. It happened ever since I hit affiliate, and I don't know. If you guys, if anyone, I still say it, you tell me. If you see an ad, let me know. But so far, it's been 2 years now, 1-2 years, so who knows? We'll see.
My second TV on stream here, you can see, is just a rebroadcast of OP's stream, and as you can see, I'm not getting ads on it.
Yep.
So,
It's magical.
Don't tell Jeff Bezos. He won't care, but that's besides the point.
He's still giving me money, so that's all I care about.
Understandable. Have a great day. The way I have my ads set up, I explained this a lot, but I'll explain again because technically we're going to be running ads soon. I run ads at the very start of stream before the stream even begins. That clears pre-roll ads from anyone joining. A pre-roll ad is the ad you get right when you tune into someone's stream and you're immediately hit with a 30-second ad. That is a pre-roll ad. A mid-roll ad is the several minute length ads that you get mid-stream that always come at the time you're actually interacting with the streamer, and those piss me off the most. So I'm doing everything in my power to circumvent those. So by essentially selecting when I run the mid-roll ads. I can disable pre-roll ads for everyone while still allowing maximum interaction and 0 missed content for anybody. And in my regular streams, if you're subbed, the most you get is BRB BGM. That's it. Which, you know, I try to pick decent BGM for it. But in this case, a special day. Everybody go to Miss OP Pop. I'm gonna shout you out. I did the shout out.
Yay!
Everybody go to Miss OP Possum's stream.
To my BRB
you have
music.
90 seconds to do that before you get bombarded with ads. I'm not kidding. Go to her stream. You won't get ads. You'll be safe. I have turbo, so you don't gotta move. Okay, fine. If you pay for Twitch Turbo, that's fine too. But if you don't pay for Turbo and you want the full experience for free, simply sub, ads aren't real. I'm gonna spend the next 5 minutes explaining why that is a very L take. I was once in a streamer server, not server, but what the fuck? I literally am just about to explain why subbing is bad. Why would you sub right when I'm about to rant about that? God damn. Well, welcome in, Uranium. Are you drinking some? Because I certainly am. Welcome to Cheese Collab. Go follow Opie if you haven't. She's very nice.
Or at least I try to be.
You see, here's the thing. I believe you have to try to be nice. Genuinely. And you succeed. And before you know it, it becomes second nature. Ness vouches for Opie, I follow. Anybody I Cheese Collab with, I vouch for a follow. I do not invite people to Cheese Collab if I don't vouch for their streams. Not yet.
Yep,
Gonna go to Parents' Place soon.
The possum growling.
Enjoy your Parents' Place. In the meantime, Opie, do me a favor. For the next 3 minutes, say things that people are gonna want to pay to hear.
Yeah. What that fuck was that sound? Well, that was my follow sound. It is, okay, so it literally is a possum screaming. I found a video of a possum going to a vet, and it got, like, really upset that the vet was taking a look at it, and that was the noise it made.
You're getting ads, so no!
I know, I'm getting ads on you.
Yeah, because I'm running ads!
Wait, I could actually circumnavigate this. Hold on.
Just turn off the scene for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, look at that! No ads, period.
Yeah!
Although we still hear you, Ness, I believe. I don't know if I got the audio. You might still be here, technically. Just be aware.
Oh, great.
So yeah, your audio still might be on my stream.
You can't check the audio settings? Okay, how do they hear me through OBS? Please tell me it's not desktop audio.
I don't remember if I separated.
Do you have desktop audio on?
Yes.
Friends, don't let friends use desktop audio. We established this last week. 2 weeks ago, actually. Okay.
Well, here, then I could do this. Goodbye, Ness.
Shit.
And now he's silented. Now Ness is not on screen. I forget. It's been a while, guys, since I've collabed, so it's taken me a while to get back into the swing of things. I swear the last time I collabed with, like, I think it was like a group of like 7 people. So it was crazy. Yeah, it's a solo collab. No, it's not a solo collab. We have Peepaw Fritters here.
Oh my god! I've been NTR'd by Peepaw. Okay.
He's been munching on the cheese while we haven't been looking at him. But yeah, he's been eating. Apart from those peanut husks at the local bar, he's munching on the cheese. But yes, welcome in everyone who was in Ness's stream. I don't know if I gave like an official opening. Like we introduced myself. I am Miss Opie Possum.
We didn't introduce ourselves. We introduced each other. That's how it works on Cheese Collabs.
So let's see. I am kind of a variety streamer. Mostly gaming, sometimes art. That's
sometimes
pretty much
Cheese
it.
Collabs.
The only thing only thing to know about me is I don't stream often.
That's okay, neither do I.
I've been trying to do it at least once a month. That's been like my bare minimum is like, if I can at least, because there was a point like with all my health stuff where I was just like, okay, I'm done streaming. And I might walk away. Ness is a G. Yes, he is the girls frontline streamer, formerly a mahjong. Yes. Well,
the ads are over.
Are they? Because they're still going for. Are the ads over?
Refresh it. If you refresh the page, you won't get ads.
If I refresh it, okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that, beautiful. And then let me get the audio back.
Oh god. Wait, I've been muted this whole time?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
You've been just talking in my ear.
I've been the voice in your head.
Technically.
Very cool. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh my god, I can't believe you've done this.
We had to do that for virtual teaching. Like, I got really used to like people talking in my ear while like a whole separate conversation was going on.
So the voices in your head can't do shit?
Not really, no.
Damn. Is it possible to learn this power?
You could try. It is very difficult.
The correct answer is not from a Jedi. But you know what? That rhymes.
Oh man, virtual teaching though, that was, see, I feel like that, interestingly enough, got me into VTubing first. Technically. Like, I did start watching VTubing with Kazuna, and then went into the HoloLive branch.
I both love and hate how you pronounced her name. Because Kizuna, you said Kazuna, and I just imagine a kazoo VTuber, and then you said not, and I'm like, oh! Kizuna who I saw live at Offkai.
Yes.
I remember liking her for a week and then hating VTubers completely for 4 years after that. Oh my god, wow, I hate this. Why would you applaud for that? Stop it!
Very bad Joe joke. I feel that though. The voices in your head make you buy Pokemon cards. I had to kill that voice. That voice was killed in 2021, I think.
Everybody has their thing that they spend money on. That's just how it be in this world.
To be fair, I actually cleared out, so when I was teaching those middle schoolers, that was my coping mechanism, was buying Pokemon cards, and this was right before the boom. And to be fair, I actually made bank on that.
Dang.
I in late 2022, I cleared them out, kept obviously the ones that I wanted, but I made like some $375 off of all the cards I wound up buying, and so I made back pretty much all the money I spent on them.
Very bad Joe joke, works harder to feed the addiction. You know what? I don't recommend it, but more power to you. That the trick is to, once you notice you're addicted, you have a choice. Either try to break the addiction, or say fuck it and go all in. There's no in between.
Oh yeah. I mean, at the time, I went all in.
I went all in with HoloLive, and look how that turned out.
Oh, but yeah, HoloLive also kind of got me into it.
Which HoloLive?
It was Gura and Corone.
I'm sorry. Why? Oh my god. Okay.
I was late to HoloLive because I basically watched Kazuna. She did
Kazuna again. Okay. You're killing me here.
That's just how that's it. But when she went idol route, that's when I backed off because I liked her for her stupid game.
Skill issue.
They've always been idol. That's their whole thing. What do you mean idol route?
She went like actual full-on idol music.
Yeah, HoloLive has always done full-on idol music.
Okay, no, I feel like they divide it evenly. I feel like I could back out of some of the idol stuff and still not feel like I'm missing out. Whereas like with Kazuna, it felt like very much I was missing out.
You're talking about the kazoo VTuber. I don't have a kazoo on hand. I have all these instruments and none of them are a kazoo.
But yes, those were the two that kind of got me into it, and then like literally virtual teaching. Once again, it's because I like the back end side of VTubing. I loved doing and setting up all that stuff. Like even though I was technically only a part-timer, I became the second like IT person at the school during coronavirus because they didn't have enough people and didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Wait, are you the one teacher that knows how computers work?
Yes.
Illegal.
I even knew what all the dongles were.
Nope. Get out of the school. You don't belong. Teachers aren't
my presentations were on point.
Listen.
They were interactive. We had music and sound bites. I had
Listen.
a meme of the day every single day on my Promethean board.
So did you remember to greet all of the students with "How do you do, fellow kids"?
Yes.
Awesome. Teachers aren't supposed to be tech literate. That's not how it's supposed to work. The number one enemy of teachers needs to be YouTube autoplay. I remember when YouTube had annotations on screen that you could place, and so many malicious assholes would put a full screen blank annotation that led to a malicious scam link, and the teacher would always end up clicking it. And the
100%.
YouTube autoplay would on top of that just keep playing. And it's like, oh my god. Teacher, how are you this technologically illiterate? Before I realized, wait, that just comes with the territory. So for you to say you know how a computer works at a basic level disqualifies you from being a teacher. You are no longer a teacher in my eyes. Which only further reinforces the beginning hypothesis that I hardly know her. I know you even less now! I never knew that was the reason why we can't have nice things. I miss annotations. Man, I do too, actually, but we can't have nice things. The way I see it, we can have nice things until you guys demonstrate why we can't. And so far, at least in my case, we've been able to have mostly nice things.
I mean, I have to admit, that was probably one of the cool tech things I ever did, is I figured out how to hook up a microscope to the Promethean board to like show what was under the microscope larger to the kids, essentially. But I also think that was the most metal thing I did, because we were studying red blood cell types.
Yo, nice.
And I literally, they were like, oh, you don't have a prepared slide? I'm like, no, I literally took a needle, pricked myself, put the blood on the slide, and put it under the microscope right then and there in front of the kids. They were all like shocked at that I would just go ahead and do that.
I guess Jane's addiction was right. Nothing shocking.
Yeah.
Hey. So I remember earlier I touched on my tutoring stories, how they weren't really scary stories. I never really expanded upon those if you got a second. I know you can at least appreciate a tutoring environment. Because I was a math tutor.
I've tutored before too.
Oh, nice. What subjects?
Common Core math.
Oh my god.
I have become a master at it as much as I hate it. I hate it so much. I get why it was invented, but I don't think it should have been implemented. That's the problem.
No. It was invented for the same reason homework was invented, as a punishment to the human race. Homework was originally invented as a punishment, and then it was normalized. And I'm like, how did we get here? Why do the objectively wrong things make it to standard? I don't understand. We are currently...
To be fair, a lot of my tutoring was to undo a lot of the Common Core math. Like, I would still get them through their Common Core math workbooks, but we spent a lot of time doing traditional math. And there was a lot of shade and cream involved.
Oh my god, good. I didn't want to say, I actually looked a little bit into this, and I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Historically speaking, in terms of all of human history, the current generation, the current workforce today, works more hours than human history. We spend more time working than any other era of human history, which I think is just fucked up, but oh well. What is Common Core math? No. Listen, I know it's Halloween. I know it's Halloween.
Give a quick breakdown. The simple breakdown.
Yeah, a quick breakdown? It's gonna give me a fucking mental breakdown is what it's gonna give me. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, simply put,
I'll
what
let you
it
handle
was
this
supposed to be, what it was supposed to be, it was supposed to show kids the quantity of math. For example, when you see the numbers 2 plus 2 equals 4, traditional math, you would just learn 2 plus 2 equals 4. What Common Core was attempting to do and failed to do was to show, okay, I have 2 things here and 2 things here, and when I have these 2 things, it equals 4 entirely. But the way they try to communicate that, right, that actual physicalness of math, it just fell short entirely. Like, I get the mentality that they try to go for, but it was supposed to explain why math is the way that it is. And to be fair, I think Common Core could work at maybe a high school level, but anything under high school level, it should just be traditional math.
The worst part, I've found myself using Common Core-esque things that I invented myself. And the key is that I came up with these ideas internally. And I feel that's where Common Core falls short, is that it tries to teach you a very specific method of fishing instead of learning how to fish as you're fishing. For example, when converting between 24-hour time and 12-hour time, instead of subtracting 12, I subtract 10, then 2. Like, I break it up into 10 and 2 instead of a full 12. Whenever I have to add 7, in my mind, if I ever have to add 7 to any number, I add 10 and subtract 3. That's how I do it. And while technically, yeah, cool, it works for me. If you tried to teach someone to do it that way, I'd fucking slap you. When you're trying to cover numbers through a different power or something, I mean, I don't fucking know. I think I already gave my rant earlier in the stream. I don't feel like doing that again. I'm not a fan of forcing one method of doing something when it's always the best method for all cases. It's fine. 2 simple operations do not a complicated one. It's a mess that was enforced, as I genuinely believe, to make a generation dumber. I genuinely believe that was its intended effect. Was to sell it as something good, but with negative intentions behind the scenes, which, you know, we should be no stranger to in today's modern age. I try to make these things positive, but when we're bringing up the Common Core, the only good core I know is Core 279. But is he really so good if he buys me a set of weights and makes me exercise on Sundays? I'm a fucking fat ass, not neat, former neat that likes lazing on a Sunday morning, and he makes me exercise on a Sunday morning. For example, forcing people to use AI. Listen, if you force anyone to use AI for anything, I can't finish that sentence due to Twitch TOS. I'm not that far gone yet, but just know that the rest of that sentence would have violated Twitch TOS.
There's only one way you could ever use and force people to use AI, which is to show them how terrible it is.
Yes, actually.
It's to show the negative. It's like the misinformation lessons that I would run, where you purposefully use the garbage things to show how garbage it is.
AI classes are coming in the new education. Listen, I know it's Halloween. I get it.
They are.
It's Halloween. Hey, thanks for the sub. Nice. You're subbed to me. Enjoy your emotes now. I want to commission more emotes, and I've been putting that off forever. But it will happen eventually. To fix the ads problems? Well, that implies OP watches me.
I do.
Wait, really?
I lurk more than often. Yeah, I lurk more than often.
Wait, are you like me where you're just silently watching and just never commenting?
100%.
Well, fuck.
That's how I watch most of my streamers. I mostly watch all the time. I just rarely comment.
Yo, same actually. If I comment in your chat, that means I really.
Yes, OP the lurker for 100%. But yeah, no, I completely lurk in. The only way I get to chat is either A, if I'm in a chatty mood, or B, you say something terribly wrong and I have to correct you.
Hey, I did notice the way...
Especially if pizza from Chicago being mentioned. That will always get me to chat.
Oh, 25 or 6 to 4? Chicago's pretty good. You know, Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. You know, funny enough...
Yes, I do, May.
That means OP sees all the stupid shit. Yes, we're shared chat. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember, I know you heard this news story, like, it was at least 15 years ago or so. Wait, I don't know if it was a national news story or a local news story, but you're gonna hear it anyway. The way I ate this cheese reminds me, because it kind of looks like a mountainscape, right? One kid... I was listening to the radio on my way to college, because that was back when I listened to the radio, but anyway. Radio telling about the news story about how a kid, elementary school kid, mind you, got suspended because the teacher freaked out because the way he ate his Pop-Tart during snack time, the resultant shape was in the shape of a gun. And it was in the vague shape of a gun. And when the kid was asked about what he was doing, he said he was trying to make a mountain range. And I'm like, is this what we're doing? Listen, you put these side by side. Oh shit. Yeah, I can see the similarity. These look exactly the same. They are exactly the same. So that kid definitely deserves his suspension. And he is definitely in the wrong for eating a Pop-Tart in elementary school. Welcome in, Virgo. Holy crap. Happy birthday, Virgo. Everybody wish Virgo a happy birthday. It's very birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wait, I got this. I am now gonna violate international copyright law. Happy birthday to... Wait, that song's copyrighted.
It's not anymore. It's
Wait, really?
It's a domain. Yeah, it's
I
a
got
domain
this.
now.
Get me! Happy Halloween, motherfuckers! Never mind, die. Yeah, I play the ocarina, by the way. I play musical instruments. Come to my stream and you can make me play musical instruments, and it's funny. I hate you. You got me. Happy birthday to you too, man. Have you ever said... Okay. I'm the kind of motherfucker where you say happy birthday and I'll say thanks, you too. I've done that. I do it to waiters. They say enjoy your food. Thanks, you too. My scripted responses are out of control. Opie, eat your frickin' chips. You need the carbs.
I know. I'm trying not to mukbang. I have like the loudest jaw known to man. Anytime I eat something crispy or crunchy, I swear I have.
You don't have a noise gate?
No, because I don't know anything.
Well,
anything audio.
First of all, skill issue, but second of all you gotta do, okay, in OBS, if you click the 3 dots next to your microphone settings, go to filters, you open up the filters window, hit the plus sign, and add noise gate. The default noise gate value is good enough for your purposes. You don't need to adjust them too much.
Oh, will this then help reduce hearing Lore's keyboard?
Yes, because all a noise gate does, it has a minimum decibel level threshold before the microphone picks up the audio, and then the other threshold is at what volume level does the microphone then cut off after hearing audio before it picks up anything again. You didn't say the line, I ain't saying it. Opie, eat a chip. Give us the chip ASMR. It works better if you get a decent VST, not the OBS crap. Fuck off with your advanced audio settings. Do we look like corpo tubers? Wait, I don't... Listen, there are some streamers that have really good levels of audio control, audio balancing, sound control, audio hardware, all that good stuff. I ain't got any of that shit. I'm using OBS, and honestly, if you came here for a high quality, high production value stream, motherfucker, I'm eating grocery store blocks of cheese and drinking moonshine while doing my damn best to talk to a woman and not having an anxiety breakdown. You're gonna have to go elsewhere for quality content. Excuse me. Keep eating, get fatter, he said the line.
Beautiful. Now, I will say, if Opie needs to ever branch out into ASMR, I actually do have a brother who does AV tech, so it's like, I'd probably call him over to help me walk through all that stuff.
Are you gonna make genuine possum ASMR?
Oh yeah, rummaging through the trash.
Nice!
Going through the pipes in your backyard, you know.
So, hold on. That is the most baseball statement you've ever said all stream. Rummaging through the trash, that explains why you tune into my streams, and that also explains with the pipes, all the pipes you drop in my stream.
Yeah, that's why I drop the pipes to let you know that I'm crawling around in your backyard.
Which makes me feel less bad about this Red Dead Redemption 2 story I'm about to say. Ow, fuck! See, in Red Dead Redemption 2, I was riding on my horse when I come across an animal I haven't seen yet in the open field. But then I go to examine it, but I can't because I'm being bombarded with metal pipes. And when I approach closer, I realize, oh, the animal's already dead. I can just pick it up and skin it and take it with me. I go to pick it up and it turns out it was just playing dead. And I go to examine it, it's a possum. And I'm all like, oh my god, Opie's in this game. So immediately after making that realization, I did what any sane Red Dead Redemption 2 player would do. I grabbed the varmint rifle from my horse and shot it in the head, so we still retained its 3-star pelt value. I then got to re-examine it.
Nice, quick, and clean.
Yep, nice, quick, and clean. And I'm like, all right, I killed Opie. Happy Halloween. There's your horror story. How do you feel?
Dead but alive.
Me too, kid. Me too.
As a possum should.
You know, I've never fully understood why playing dead was a whole thing in the animal kingdom before I realized, wait, I do the same thing at work.
Wait, no, okay, fun fact about possums playing dead.
Yep.
So it's not just playing dead, though. Possums actually secrete a green goo when they play dead. It comes out of a specific gland, I'm not going to mention where.
Oh dear.
But it smells like rotting flesh, as if it's gone bad, which is why the animals don't pick on them if they're dead, because they think it's poisonous or infected and therefore not good.
Okay, that's actually pretty genius. That's some solid snake shit. Like, that's a certified baseball, huh? We take those. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do you also secrete green goo, Opie? I need to know.
Oh yeah. I make all the goo.
Listen, earlier it was asked.
Especially as a scientist.
I think in every cheese collab I've ever had, the question gets dropped, chat, is this Riz? And I think it is.
Oh, I just realized we could have made stream really fun. If I had any 2 brain cells to rub together to plan ahead of time.
Oh dear.
We could have made this a liquid nitrogen stream.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm certified. Well, you don't actually need a certification for it, so long as you know what's what. I can handle liquid nitrogen. I could just go and buy it off the street and like literally have fun and play with it at any time. You can just
buy liquid every time I imagine liquid nitrogen, I just imagine me sticking my finger in it and losing a finger immediately.
Oh, you would.
Yes, that's how it works. I've dealt with liquid nitrogen in college, and I'm all like, I am so glad I did not stick my finger in that. I really shouldn't stick my finger in there. However!
It's tempting, though, because you want to know how cold.
It is well below... It's one of the coldest things known to man. Yeah. Colder than the rejection that I received in high school from the girl I liked. It's pretty damn cold.
Can you drink it? No.
Yes.
But you can't. You can drink it once.
Yeah. See? I'm right. I win.
Drink it once. No, but typically what I've done with it, obviously as a teacher, I use it for a lot of my teachery things and do fun sciencey demos, but the fun at-home application is to freeze food. Common things are like marshmallows. It gives it a different texture. I know like those freeze-dried candies are really popular now.
Candies, nuts.
It's essentially the same process, and then the biggest one is making your own ice cream. Liquid nitrogen ice cream.
Wait, that's a thing?
Delicious. What? Yes.
You can eat it?
How do you think Dippin' Dots are made?
Wait, Dippin' Dots are made from liquid nitrogen?
You take liquid milk and you take like a strainer so it like drips and you forms like little drips and you drip it into the liquid nitrogen and then you take like a strainer and you scoop it out and then you have all the little balls of ice cream. That's how Dippin' Dots are made. I've made my own Dippin' Dots before. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, I didn't realize we were Breaking Bad today, but okay. Oh, no.
I have a whole bunch of fun chemicals to play with. I also have gallium and yeah.
Opie, we need to cook.
Oh, is that a collab cooking stream?
God, no. My upcoming cooking stream is gonna be hella cursed. I advertised it as a cursed cooking stream. And I'm hoping I don't throw up. I'm hoping it works too. It's gonna be a really, really scuffed stream, but you know what? If you're gonna give me 50 gift subs on my subathon, sure, I'll give you a scuffed stream. It's the best I can do. I wasn't supposed to get that many gift subs, but y'all were like, fuck it. And I'm like, fuck me, I guess. It wasn't supposed to go that high. So as a joke, at 50 gift subs, I was supposed to do a cursed cooking stream. And I'm going to do it. However, That's a scary thing to say about a cookie stream. It is a cursed cooking stream. I advertised it as a cursed cooking stream. As it has been established earlier today, I cannot cook. My most gourmet meal that I've made this year, I took some thawed out ground beef, a pound block of ground beef, and I spread it out and slathered it over rice, and I threw it in the oven. So when the juices were seeping out of the ground beef, it would cook into the rice and basically cook the rice that way. How do you feed yourself normally? That's the neat part. So anyway, when I told Talon about it, he said that is one of the most depressing things I've ever heard. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm clinically diagnosed major depression. Of course I need depressing things. That's just how it works. It comes with the territory. So that's when I'm not eating stuff like that, I'm either eating canned food, organic foods like a salad that I chop up made of artichoke hearts, tomatoes, cheese, croutons sometimes, or I'm just saying fuck it and eating an MRE. Patented depresso meal. Yeah. Listen,
Fair.
I'm still on the conspiracy theory train that MREs are the most financially stable processed food you can get. That's why you're so thin. The reason I'm so thin is because there's two kinds of depressed people. When you get depressed, you eat a lot, and when you get depressed, you just don't eat. I just don't eat. I got that side of the coin. So that's why I'm not 300 pounds. That's the only reason I'm not 300 pounds right now. They last like 18 years. So I did the math. For a 24-pack of MREs, last time I checked, which was a few months ago, they were $80 on Amazon for a 24-pack. Each MRE is 1,100 calories, so you could really just eat 2 a day. And from that math, one MRE is $3.50 for a meal that stuffs you for at least half the day. Or at least in my case it does, because I'm fucking tiny. So, when compared to most processed Insta meals or anything, for literally tree fitty of food will not stuff you for most of the day.
Yeah.
But with an MRE, it will. What you have to look out for is that the MRE doesn't account for all nutritional values, and you do have to live a relatively active lifestyle to get the full benefits. Don't MREs not let you shit? Like they clog you up?
I was about to say JoJo.
Here's the thing. I've never had problems with that.
Fiber it up.
People have said that with all the cheese I'm eating and all the MREs that I eat, that they'd clog me up. Not once have I gotten any constipation issues from anything that I've consumed. At least not on stream. You can get the rest from grass in the garden. My garden is slowly being overrun by thorn bushes, and I genuinely believe that the thorn bushes are the work of Satan himself. When God created the universe and all the plant life and stuff, Satan was like, yo, can I just make one plant, please? And God was like, fine, you can make one plant. And so Satan invented the blackberry bush and its subsidiaries. They are the most invasive plant species I've known, aside from fucking grass. I watched a video about American grass and why it's a scam, and now I no longer feel bad about not taking care of my lawn. That evil bush that I hate, that could be taken out of context in like 4 different ways. And the best part, I'm not gonna do that because I'm in the middle of a collab. If you caught me solo streaming, I'd take that all the ways.
I'm not that much of a lady, though.
So, Opie, what is your opinion on grass?
I hate it.
Fucking
Laura and I have had thousands of discussions. Also because there was, growing up in my childhood home, there was a house on our block that had a front lawn with no grass. They just had like creeping vines and stuff, and it looked freaking gorgeous.
Nice.
I always want that because it's how pretty it looks, but then too, as someone who has mowed lawns several times in her life, I freaking hate it. I hate it. I hate the smell of the gas from the lawnmower. We never had a battery operated one, so it was always gas. It was nasty.
You know,
It was such a pain. You would have to do it in the middle of summer. It was disgusting.
The best part about lawnmowers, did you know that lawnmower use in America is on par with gas emissions from automobiles? Do what you want with that information. What the hell? Grass is food, touch with feet. God damn it. Opie, we're cursed. We're VTubers. You cannot go a VTuber collab stream without feet being mentioned.
Of course.
We're at the feet part of the stream now. I hope you're happy. This is what you want. This is what the people wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the most I got are these lovely, wonderful thigh highs. And conveniently, that jar is blocking the foot shot, so get fucked.
A peepaw is in the way. Let's see, can I get...
Oh no. Wait, are we both wearing similar things? Oh!
Yeah! Wait, hold on, I gotta look this way. I got my Opie shoes on. Or they were technically my Velveeta shoes first.
Wonderful. Wait, do those have heels on them? Those look so uncomfortable. Why
They're 3-inch heels,
boots? Yeah. I am so sorry.
Because I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down.
Fair.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fair. I did.
Okay, in college, I'm not gonna lie. In college, I wore heels every day.
Well,
nowadays I can only go about 2, maybe 3 hours max in heels.
I hope they were comfortable because I realized it wasn't until my no longer friend pointed out that I always walk on my tiptoes or like the balls of my feet when I'm out in my house that I realized, wait a minute. I guess I do that, and I later looked up, oh, hey, that's a trait of autism. Very cool. Do you wear those normally, like in the house casually? What, these high thigh highs? Nah, just for stream, baby. I wore my basic running shoes. Fellow ball walker, I'll show you ball walker, pants scratch. These aren't pants. I'm not wearing pants, Opie. How do you feel?
I'm not either, so we're good.
Whoa, hold on! Excuse me! Hey!
Pants.
We are... Wait, what?
The pants!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pantsless stream, let's go. Where's the fishnets?
I hate fishnets.
Okay, I was tempted to put mine on, but I held off.
You want fishnets? Catch this fish grab! Hey, Opie, check this out. Have you seen the video? You know those videos of the... I don't want to say electronic bass because that doesn't really fit the description. You mean those wall-mounted toy bass fish that when you press the button, it starts flopping and singing?
Yeah, Billy Bass!
Yeah, the Billy Bass. Time to ruin that for you. 18 naked cowboys at the showers at Ram Ranch! I'm not continuing that. You'll have to wait till another stream for the rest of that. I've done that in karaoke.
You're not the only one with the fish, though.
Wait. Fish!
It's my salmon.
We got fish! We got fish!
It's my salmon.
We got the fish! Oh my god, we got fish on stream! Fish on stream! We got salmon.
Oh yeah.
Salmon. We got fish. So, the whole fish thing, you know what that means. Fish!
I love
fish are nice.
For me, I'm always gonna have fish around because I love fishing. So.
Oh no, you shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
You are all 9 sacred fishing hats at once. Hold on, let me pull up the fishing hats.
All right, thank you, Bahamut. I'm gonna take my sip now. I got my blue Powerade and my champagne.
While I look for the fishing hats, give me a second. I do need to pull this up. This is a very important. This is very important what I'm about to show on stream. Because, well, what I have here, let me dig for it. Very cool. So what we have here is the fish hat alignment chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have on the left column, fish desire me, fish neutral, and fish fear me, right? And on the left column, we have women desire me, women neutral, and women fear me. By you saying you like fishing, you fit 2/3 of all possible fish hats, including the center
Women
one.
also desire
Bigfoot
me
is
too.
real, and he tried to eat my ass.
I mean, lore is kind of hairy, so I don't know.
Very cool. Now, I haven't seen lore, so I'll have to take your word on that one. But, like for sustenance, right? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry. You can use all the Kirsch emotes here. You're safe.
I can't do that? Oh my gosh.
Now, the good news for you is that because I already drank half of this last karaoke night, there is no way for me to get over-intoxicated for this stream unless I chug this, which I will not be doing. So we're good.
But you will finish it because that would be my portion.
Excuse? How much do you drink, lady?
I honestly would drink half, so if you haven't drinking half, then you haven't drinking my half yet.
Oh, God. I guess I'm sipping. Okay. I can handle it. Oh, Ness,
I need to
yes.
live vicariously through alcoholic drinks.
That's a bottle of moonshine we have at my house. Oh, you have the Sugarland Shine Sour Blue Raspberry? This shit's good stuff. Talon specifically recommended this specific moonshine. Take a sip if you can. This stuff's good. It's really good. Her logic is inassailable. Plus, it's Friday. Live a little. Listen, I have race commentary tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be pouring down rain at the racetrack, and it's the first race of the fall-winter season, and I'm super looking forward to it. And it's gonna be great. Folds of Honor? You mean Fields of Honor? It's fine, doesn't matter. Moonshine's moonshine. Next time I'm at the pet store, I'm gonna be getting stronger moonshine. I am moonshine curious. And I have the budget for it, which worries me that I'm gonna become an alcoholic because I have the money to sustain such addiction, but I'm not going to because I have valiantly made the decision not to. I'll have to DM you this last bit. Go ahead. My Discord's on the third monitor. I'm good. So, Opie, you already explained to me why you can't be drinking today. However, if you could have drank today, what would you have drank today?
Oh, 100% hands down, it would have been my Well of Wisdom sake. I have missed that sake
I love
forever.
Sake. I have bad news.
I love sake. So me getting into alcoholic drinks, my first tiptoe into it was wine.
Nice.
Wine was so for me because as a college student, you only get the cheap shit.
Yes.
And it's disgusting. I have been treated to really expensive wines in the past, and I've learned to like that, but overall, wine was never really my thing. It was like the only thing I could kind of tolerate. Otherwise, it was like Fireball whiskey and
PK Fireball. PK Firearm.
There was some sort of like old person like whiskey hard alcoholic drink that I also like. I never remember the name of. It tasted like cough syrup, but I liked it. Because I like the taste of cough syrup, unlike most people.
Is that why you drink Jepson's Malort? Because it's technically a medicine?
Sure.
Wait, do you not like Jepson's Malort?
Okay, ready? I'm gonna reveal something absolutely horrid.
Gimme.
That's gonna discredit my Chicagoan title.
Gimme.
I have actually never sipped Merlot.
So what you're telling me is that next cheese collab, or hell, just some collab later down the line, should you accept it, we can have a Malort collab.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You see, the problem with that, Opie, you are lucky you're already married, because that way, I won't get the wrong idea from that acceptance. Otherwise, I would have interpreted that as one of the most hardcore flirts I've ever received. And I would get so scared, I may just end stream on the spot. Fortunately, Opie's already married, so I'm safe. So we can have a Malort collab later. Sometime, it doesn't even have to be this year. It could be next year, or whenever you're even feeling it. If you DM me one afternoon I'm not streaming and say, hey Ness, wanna have a Malort collab? My first reply will be, you're far from the first girl that I've liked to call me hey Ness. But my second reply would be, sure. And we just have a guerrilla stream of Malort collab. And it'll be funny.
You know what? As awful as that is, lore, I actually am curious about how that
Italian beef dipped in Malort. Send me that recipe. Lord, send me that information now. I demand it. I need it. That is some important stuff. Gimme.
I'll pull up to Portillo's and have them ice ship over their Italian beef for you. Because that's what you do. You got to go to Portillo's to get the Italian beef and dip that in Merlot.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah,
wait,
I do.
Who
I
else
need
is
to drink more.
DMing me? Oh wait, it's Taters. Oh shit. I'll respond to that later, but thanks for the DM. People DM me sometimes during streams, and I understand why streamers don't check DMs during stream. Because when you're streaming, You're live. You're doing things actively. You're performing, essentially. So, checking DMs is like checking your phone when you're performing on stage. It's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't check your phone when you're performing. That's... DMs you a picture of cheese? Hey, listen. I know I'm single, but please, contain yourself, okay? You don't need to be going that far with me. We just met. We have plenty of time. We have the rest of the... We have the rest of our lives to get to know each other better. You don't need to dive off the deep end like that, okay? But just to humor you for a second, which cheese would you DM? That's what I gotta know. We're asking the real questions here.
Sends you a picture of my cheese. Please respond.
Oh God, Opie, please. We've already established you're married. DMs you a picture of a single strand of cheese string floating in a bucket of Malort. Lord, you're married, and I'm not gay. However, y'all are sending me all the wrong messages here. I didn't notice. Have you eaten a single one of those blocks of salami on your plate?
I actually have. That was a huge mountain of salami.
Oh. I haven't. I've only been passively paying attention.
I did have some more salami than I had cheese, so fair.
You know what I realized? But the way I have OBS set up, I have you on first monitor maximized. You know what this means?
What?
You are my second cheese collab partner that is certified first monitor content. How do you feel?
Damn. I feel honored.
Parmigiano Reggiano? That sounds overly Italian. We can get gay married for the tax benefits, Ness. Lore, I'm not sure if you're my type. That's the problem. I am...
Yeah, Lore, you didn't finalize your divorce with the other guy, so you can't.
What the fuck? I don't do cheaters. No, you just disqualified yourself right there. You're gonna double time with me? Hell no. You want double time?
No.
I got two shots.
He's gay married. It's different.
Wait, you can double time gay marriage?
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Alright. Baseball, huh? Not enough airsoft addiction? Motherfucker, don't make me do an airsoft stream.
Oh yes, the rusty shackle.
My Gunsmith Simulator streams are just airsoft streams in disguise. I will say though, I say it every cheese collab, and I'll say it during this cheese collab. This little airsoft Derringer was probably one of my best airsoft purchases. Damn it, I'm drunk. Because not only is this one of my favorite guns to shoot, unironically, but it is the ultimate fidget toy. Because when you open it up, and it opens up like this, it's freely, you can just flick it open and close like that. Oh God.
Skishu.
You just skishued me? You paid skishued me over me. You're my favorite gun, I'll show you my favorite. And I cleaned my room. My favorite gun's way over there. And gun is a fidget toy. It's an airsoft gun. It's not real. It doesn't shoot real bullets. It shoots little 6mm BBs that I can see are the barrels are clearly empty. It's not loaded. And this has proper like if you pull the trigger, nothing happens. But if you pull the hammer back, bang. It actually works. It's worth it. It's your fit. Get the gun.
Yep, I agree. Mace, I agree with May. Get the gun.
I gotta take off my headphones.
Show and tell!
For the next 30 seconds, please entertain everybody while I get the gun.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God. I moved everything around.
I don't know. I feel like we should just listen to him trying to find the gun. The entertainment of hearing him struggle.
Alright. Very cool.
Opie karaoke sneak. No. I'll just leave. Unless you pull out the kazoo, I'll do karaoke kazoo. Leave the cam on. See the boy pants. Yeah, I agree. You should have left the cam on.
Motherfucker, you want to see the boy pants? Fine. Do these look like pants to you, huh? Is this what you wanted to see? With my freaking thigh-high socks? Yeah? You like that? I can give you plenty of this all day. Now stick them up. This is a robbery. Ew, I'm so... What the fuck? God! So, it was on the test this year, but in case you missed it, my favorite pistol is the Colt Single Action Army, the gun that won the West, allegedly. And the reason why I like this gun is, well, one, I just like its appearance, and two, you can spin it! I love spinning this thing so much. Oh god, I'm drunk. I can barely spin this thing.
Oh, he's a real ocelot.
Revolver Ocelot, you're pretty good, huh? Now, the cool part, this particular Single Action Army, for those curious about this exact model that I have here, this is the Elite Force Smoke Wagon Revolver, CO2 powered. It is an airsoft pistol. It doesn't shoot real bullets, as you can tell by the orange tip, but the cool part about it is it has realistic loading action, and the shell ejector works such that it ejects these real dummy bullets that you put an airsoft BB into, and you realistically load them in, and you could play Russian roulette if you want. But the cool part, let me hold it close to the mic, you get the real 4 clicks of the Colt.
That is neat.
And
I can see why it's your favorite.
Bam. And it spins. So you can, it has, like, it's comfortable to spin, as you can see. It's nice. Now, if silver's not your style, other brands sell them in different colors and barrel lengths. For example, if the regular barrel isn't good enough and you are the petty motherfucker that thinks size is everything, you could just get the Buttline Special, which is the long boy barrel. This barrel's like literally the Subway footlong of revolvers, and it functions the exact same way, with the full action, complete with a functional shell ejector and shells that look even more realistic that you put the airsoft BB into, loaded up realistically. And the neat part about this, it also spins. You just need, ow! You just need more room to spin it. Ah! It's harder to spin though because it's so big. But yeah, this is just part of my airsoft collection. I have to do a recount of my airsoft guns. I think I have 33, but I can't remember. I have to recount. I have way too many airsoft guns. Let me put these. Oh no, my sleeve is coming off. Ah. But yeah, hard to spin because it's so big. Listen, you want size? This is it. This is the length of my fucking keyboard. So yeah.
Please note that it's the length of the keyboard with a numpad on it.
With a numpad, yes. This is a very long boy. And yeah, airsoft guns are fun. If you have like a jar or even a bottle outside, bear in mind, these airsoft guns are powerful enough to shatter glass if you shoot at them enough, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, I really like revolvers, the aesthetic of revolvers. I also have an airsoft gun rack that I have yet to show off all the guns on it. You've already seen plenty of them on stream. For example, my first airsoft gun was my good old G36K here, complete with the G36 red dot optic on top. This is a dual optic airsoft rifle. The 3x scope zoom does function on this thing, and this completes the look of G36 from Girls Frontline. It fits the maid outfit. I can comfortably hold this gun with the maid outfit because that's the G36 for you. Bro, this moonshine tastes really fucking good. See, I told you. This is some good stuff. Hey, Opie, I know you have a gun, but I'm curious what your experience with real/fake guns is. Well, that's tonight's dinner is a tribute to me. Quick, dirty, and effective. I am both flattered and insulted.
I have no experience with guns. Zero. The only experience I have with guns is literally shooting drills at school.
Nice! That's more than me. I've never shot a real gun before. I'm actually a little scared to, but I love my airsoft guns. These things are great. Let me put this away.
I think the only gun I've ever shot in my life is a laser gun.
A laser gun?
Or laser tag.
I have a tragedy about laser tag. So, the one and only time I've ever gone to laser tag
Boy, that sounds delicious.
the one and only time I went to laser tag was with a few friends from high school. We just graduated high school. It was that summer. And it was a brand new laser tag place. We went there, and I thought I was having a good time, but I noticed, like, my gun wasn't working as well as everyone else's. Turns out, they gave me defective equipment, and I was stuck at the bottom of the leaderboards the whole time, and I basically didn't even get to play. And I'm all like, well, damn. Okay, and I talked to the guys afterwards and said, can I get a different equipment? And said, sorry, that's all we got. And I said, well, this is broken. And they said, no, it's not. And I'm all like, okay, eat a dick. I never went there after that.
Fair.
Sometime next year, we're gonna take Opie to the range for training and shooting practice. I know for a fact a lot of my friends are gonna take me to a range to learn how to properly shoot. Gotta fund a Glock for Opie? Motherfucker, let me get the Glock. You got me on my airsoft binge. It'll take me a minute to grab it. I gotta fish it out of my pile. I'll be right back.
No, to be fair, my family actually kept me from shooting guns a lot. Funny story is because apparently we have a long history of really good snipers in our family. And the idea was if we prevent you from shooting, you won't join the military. Because apparently a lot of people in my family are very good sharpshooters.
Nice.
And so they think the same would happen with me.
So, Opie, they said you want to get the Glock, right? This is an airsoft replica of a Glock 17, complete with the CO2 magazine. It's empty. As you can see, it's empty. So when I load it up, you won't have to worry about anything. See, we're empty. You're in a sniper family? What?
Kind of. Well, no, because I was saying as you were getting the gun, my family actually prevented me from shooting guns with the idea of we have a long history of people in our family who are really good snipers and sharpshooters.
Nice!
And the idea is don't let her shoot a gun so that way if she gets good at it, she doesn't get drafted into the military.
Oh, shit.
And that was like literally our whole family is like we weren't allowed to touch guns because we might be too, quote unquote, too good at it.
Nice. So I didn't originally like the Glock's design when I first saw it. It didn't look as cool as a Wild West revolver. But after shooting the airsoft version, which has a slide lock when the mag's empty, which as you can see, we're empty, it feels good. Complete with the drop in the bucket sights. Let me see if I can get a good sight picture. Oh god. Wait.
There you go, you got the focus.
Almost. There we go. Something like that. But shooting this thing's pretty fun. It's an airsoft gun, it's not real. How accurate is that Glock to the real one? 17. This is a Glock 17, complete with all the trades on the slide. Not sure how well you can see those under the light. Oh, yeah, you can see them. There we go. Very cool. But yeah, it's nice. So here's your... I've shown this thing off in my Gunsmith Simulator streams. Even the disassembly process is similar. You pull these two pins down, and you pull it back, and wait, let me actually pull them down. Bam! And the slide comes off. Oh no, I broke it. But it's okay. You can just slide it back on like the real thing. Since you missed it, and that's tonight's reason for a dinner tribute, is a chili mac made with a can of chili and a Kraft Blue Box, along with chicken strips and a tortilla wrap.
That sounds delicious.
That does sound delicious. Opie?
Yeah.
How big is that mug?
Not big. I mean, look at...
It's regular size, understandable.
But it says you're doing great.
Well, you know what, Opie? You are doing great. You've put up for me. You've put up with me for 2 hours now.
Has it only been 2 hours?
Mm-hmm. Now, my question for you is, would you like to continue? Because we're approaching our next basis break. You're fine?
Oh,
we
yeah,
can continue?
Oh, yeah.
We're streaming long tonight.
I am definitely good at least up till 9 o'clock my time. So that's what, in an hour or so?
We can go another
Yeah, we
hour.
can keep
Sounds
going.
good to me.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so what's gonna happen in 5 minutes is I'm gonna take the next Bezos break, which everybody go to Opie's stream. If you don't, I'm gonna point this empty airsoft gun at you. As you can see, the mag's out, but I'm still gonna point it at you threateningly as an attempt of an intimidation. But yeah, go to Opie's stream and you won't see ads. Hopefully she doesn't mute me again. Opie's subbed now? Well, she won't get ads on my stream, but anybody who's tuned into my stream that isn't subbed will get ads. But if you go to her stream, you won't get ads.
You won't get ads.
We win. We beat the system, yeah? That's how it works.
Maybe that's what it is. I should just collab more so I could give other streamers more no free ad time.
There are some collab exclusive streamers I've noticed. Whenever I see them live, they're always collabing with someone, and I'm like, how? How does that work? How do you manage to do that? How are both of your schedules so perfectly free that you're always collabing with each other? Because they stream relatively frequently, and every time I see them online, they're in a collab with someone. I call them collab exclusives, and that is not my style. I'm in many ways similar to Han Solo. I'm Solo. I'm Han Solo. That's it. Collabs are new to me, and I'm still getting used to it. This whole cheese collab thing was to help me get more used to it, and to make collabs a lot more engaging than just two people playing a game and completely ignoring any interaction aside from themselves.
Yeah.
With this, anyone can interact, and we can just be all like, yeah, I'm drunk. I can't say we're drunk, but you
drunk on a
have
good
as much
time.
Gatorade as I have this jar. Well, I just realized this is a cheese collab, but all I have are guns. Shit. Oops. It's a gun. It's okay. During the
It's a
Bezos
gun
break.
collab now.
During the Bezos break, I'll put all the guns away. Well, not all of them. This
You
stays
gotta
on the
have your
desk.
fidget gun.
The Derringer stays on the desk. Derringer stays on during Cheese Collab. You know the best part about the Derringer? It actually has a safety. This lever that you rotate to open the barrels, when you put it into this first click position, you cannot operate the hammer. That's the safety. When you flip it to the live position, hammer can then be locked. But let's decock it, because I'm not ready to fire it. Because, I mean, first of all, we're empty, as we demonstrated, but also I don't feel like firing this thing. So we're on safe. Safe Derringer. Very cool. Also, in case you're curious, yes, you can fan the hammer of the single action army airsoft revolvers, but it's not recommended, because while it does work that way, it puts excessive strain on the internal components, and they can wear out faster and break. So I've fanned the hammer on this thing exactly twice. But my favorite thing to do is to spin it and then shoot it. And spin it, shoot, and aim, and bang. But yeah, I love spinning this thing so much. I don't know if it's the autism or what, but fanning the hammer is the most fun. No. The most fun is spinning it. You spin it and then quickly pull it and then bang. But yeah, I love this thing. Ness needs to learn to spin it like Revolver Ocelot. The Revolver Ocelot spin is so difficult. Trust me, I've tried. The Revolver Ocelot spins take a lot of practice, and it's a good time spinning this thing. But Opie's hitting you with ads. I'm gonna be hitting you with ads in about 1.5 minutes. So be prepared for that.
Oh, no, I'm hitting you with ads.
Ads. Yes.
Yes. Big air quotes.
Heavy air quotes on them ads. Revolve her.
We'll turn Ness into the voice in my head again.
You're gonna mute me again?
Do you want to be muted or not muted?
I mean, the doctor recommendation is to keep me permanently muted and never listen to anything I have to say. you would also be, like I said, you would be far from the first girl that I've spoken to who just completely ignores every word that comes out of my mouth, which, again, is the doctor-recommended thing to do. Prime in both months subbed and the type is sub, huh? Man's prime subbed. He's primed. Let's mute Opie and turn Ness up? Bruh. See, here's the thing. It's a strategy. When I go to BRB, I kind of need to piss, so I'm gonna need you to entertain people for 3 minutes. P-tuber.
I'm accusing you. P-tuber.
P-tuber, listen, look how much I've drank, okay? I've drank a lot! Anyway, I will be back. Don't watch the ads. And everybody go to Opie's stream. Go to Opie's stream.
Come
you
on
won't
over.
get ads.
Come chill. Alright. I'm gonna go like this. And no, he's muted. He cannot be heard. He is now just a voice in my head if he decides to talk. But welcome back over. Thank you, Lore, for the posture check. I appreciate it. So far, so good tonight. I hope you all are having fun. Thank you for the... You know what's weird is I'm not seeing my alerts, and I'm wondering if Mix It Up just decided to shit the bed. I have it on, but like, and I hear it. I heard my little possum scream, but I'm supposed to get like a visual graphic on my thing telling me, hey, welcome in. Thank you, Macho Chat, or I can't talk either. Macho Cat, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of expecting Scuff stream. I have not collabed in a hot minute, so I mean, literally as Ness started, I was still fiddling with like half of my settings to make it work. Which is also why I started a little later than him. Welcome in, welcome in. He is on, let's see. Oh, ads are ending, thank goodness. Like I said, if you guys do see ads, let me know. I'm curious. You said you barely stream. I do. You know what? I have a tendency to have stream bursts. Like this week was a stream burst where I kind of streamed 2 or 3 times this week. But then I will go on like a month-long hiatus before I touch stream again. But that's also because I have a shit ton of health issues. So that's half the reason why I don't. Fiddling, you say? You're about to pull up. I pulled mine too. I recently restrung it. I actually had a stream on that. I pulled out my violin and restrung my violin. Oh, I see. Same. Nice. Have I played it since I've restrung it? No. I needed to do that. I've actually had the itch for it a couple of times this month to pull that out, but life gets in the way. It hasn't been a high priority. What has been a higher priority was getting some more art in, which, as you guys saw, that the art that Ness dropped and he had in the beginning of stream, that was actually hand drawn by yours truly. Actually traditionally drawn. Most of the time I've been doing digital drawing, so it felt nice to get back into traditional art with markers and inks and pen and yeah. Although I forgot how much alcohol markers smell. I was getting a little funny-headed with all the fumes.
I'll show you alcohol.
We're finally getting back to it. Oh, and Ness is now a voice in my head.
It's okay. 15 seconds left of ads.
He tells me that there's at least 15 seconds left, so.
Great.
But be ready to head on back.
Oh, yeah, I just stay because I'm gonna be back anyway. It's fine.
He's back. Yeah. I haven't touched my violin since.
See? We're back.
Not too long after college. But yeah, it's been a hot minute. Let me get him unmuted so he's not just a voice in my head anymore.
Thanks.
There we go.
So...
He's not the voice in my head.
Not anymore. I've gotten back into practicing my instrument daily, my instrument being my trumpet. You've heard me play y'all have heard me play my trumpet. If you haven't, then just check out some of my clips. I post my song covers occasionally in the Discord, but I don't really archive them very well. So if you want to hear them ever again, just scroll up really far, search Discord for any posted announcements that has audio, or just download the clip, I guess, or just ask me to send it again, but I don't think I saved them. I don't really do a good job saving them. They're more shit posts than anything. I'm like, hey, I can play this song, and I play it, and that's my goal. is to essentially be a convention busker. To just play my instrument in an open plaza full of cosplayers and be able to bust out whatever theme song of a cosplayer that walks by. That's what I want to do, and I think I can do it now. I just need the confidence to make noise in public. I'm the loudest motherfucker on Twitch, but in public I'm relatively quiet. The loudest I've been at a convention was actually at Offkai with my free VTuber meet and greet real fake panel at Offkai. I just set up this panel at a table at Offkai and let people come to me. And the results were far better than I could have ever expected. I'm bringing that to Offkai again next year. I'm thinking of making another one of those that says something like, photos are okay. No need to interrupt me playing, because I'm going to be playing my trumpet with that sign up. I do need to invest in a portable music stand, I guess. So I could print out and bring a bunch of video game sheet music. Because memorizing music is pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
I forgot. Do you play musical instruments?
I play a violin.
Oh yeah. Oh, you and Taters play violin!
Yeah. I think the longest piece I've memorized was maybe 6 or 7 pages of sheet music long.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that it's you. You're the devil who went down to Georgia.
I genuinely wish I could play that song.
Oh yeah, it's like the final boss of violin music, I would say.
It really is. Well, I mean, half of it, though, is improvisation, but even still.
Now, here's the thing. I actually kind of learned how to play a few riffs from the main chorus, like... But it's in the wrong key, but I could still play it. So if someone approached me at Offkai, I could play it in the wrong key, but I'd still be able to play it. I really want to just stand outside of the front of the convention center at Offkai next year and just set up my trumpet and just start playing. Everyone knows that Fly to the Bumblebee is the final boss of violin. Fly to the Bumblebee is the final boss of anything, and I don't even like that song. Oh my god.
See, I would argue it's Oberon, but that's my personal opinion.
Oberon? I hardly know her. Oh man.
That's just PTSD for me for being in like a more semi-professional orchestra. Was just, I hated that piece. That piece made me mad.
Opie, sidebar, mute your mic. Huh? What did you mean by this?
Oh, okay. Laura's coming to do something, and so he must not be heard.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm gonna need to entertain y'all for a few minutes, which is unfortunate, because as a Twitch streamer, I hardly know her, being entertaining is kind of an obligation. Unless I'm one of them top-tier gameplay streamers, because there's two kinds of streamers. There's the entertainer, I hardly know her, and there's the I am literally a top player in this game, so I don't need to provide commentary gamer. Those are the two kinds of streamers. Everyone else, I'm sorry, but you don't really fit the presentation mold. The way I describe what I do to my family is I literally run my own TV show. It's twitch.tv, therefore it's not technically a lie. And it can be viewed as me hosting my own TV show, which it kind of is. I'm the director, I hardly know her. Sidebar over, Your Honor, I hardly know her. What does that even mean?
I feel like I have not told my family anything about this. I think my sister knows. My sister knows because I showed her the shiny clip. That one time I found that shiny coughing and it exploded on me.
The only person that knows is my mom. Because I am actually on good terms with my mom. Know her? I don't. Women scare me. Yo, same. Let's hang out. You see, I think one of the main reasons, we're trauma dumping now, one of the main reasons I'm scared of women is just because how I've only ran into so many of the wrong kind. After I started streaming, I've only ran into, in terms of people I've spoken to, the right kind of women. For example, we got Resta, Raz, Opie, Corvid. What other women's have I talked to? That French VTuber that I'm not gonna name yet? Who else? There's a lot of decent women out there, and it's not, you have not befriended goth girls, you're safe. correct, because it wasn't until recently that I finally understood the goth aesthetic. Fukumi, I have not really spoken to. Me and Fukumi technically aren't friends. We aren't on a DM basis, and I've never really interacted with her once I became a streamer. So she actually doesn't count. I can't comfortably, or I straight up can't say that Fukumi counts in this regard. She doesn't. She just straight up doesn't. Simple as. Well, even if it may not be as simple as that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that ever since I started streaming, I have become less scared of women, because the women I've directly interacted with, even if they have straight up told me in their server, quote, I would really appreciate it if you interacted less, end quote. I'm still on good terms with them. Now, I know that sounds really bad, but I think it's a really funny story, because all's well that ends well. She was having a really bad day, and she rolled a 1 on charisma with that one, and I can understand that. But it still really made me feel unwelcome in her community, and I just simply left. She wholeheartedly apologized to me in DMs, saying, like, she should have handled it differently, she's having a bad day, and I'm all like, you're good. Trust me, you're good. I've had far worse. And the reason I never disclose her name is because I still actively follow her. In fact, I've actively rated her several times. And I really enjoy her content. I just don't feel welcome in her community, which is okay. Not every community is meant for every person, but I still like their content, so I still follow them.
Fair. Although, to be fair, you're not the only one who's afraid to talk to women.
What do you mean?
And despite being a woman myself, actually most of my friend group is like guys.
Well,
and
shit, that makes so much more
friends,
sense then!
most of my female
Wait, Opie,
friends
you're a
were
woman?
met through
Lord,
guy
you
friends.
married her! What the fuck? You thought you were marrying a guy? I mean, baseball, huh? But still! A really peak femboy? I mean, listen. If things don't work out, okay. Opie, mute your ears for like 5 seconds. If things don't work out with Opie, I've got like maybe half of a redeeming quality here, okay? This is my sales pitch. I can kind of make spaghetti, and I know how to obtain decent MREs. I play the trumpet. I have an airsoft collection. I don't know, man. I have a maid outfit. You can try it if you want. You probably won't fit in it because you're probably twice my size, because I'm only half everyone's size. Ness makes papyrus grade spaghetti. I actually do. One time I made frozen spaghetti, and it did not go down very well. But it was certainly one of the spaghetti of all time. I can be your house husband, Ness. I just can't bake. You don't need to bake. I have a toaster oven. The things I bake don't count as baking. Remember that depresso meal with the ground beef over rice? That counts as baking. That is the extent of the baking we do here. I can use your maid uniform to dress a puppet. Am I a joke to you? Don't make me unwrap my lapless puppet that I have on my plushy couch in the main room that I have to leave my room to get. There. Oh man. Now May wants my spaghetti. Holy crap. I tried playing Bone Trestle on my trumpet. That's hard to play, actually. You're what? My spaghetti. I can make you hamburger steaky so you can feel like a real anime protag man. Ne! Demo! Boku wa Nihongo wo hanaseru kedo, hontou no anime otoko wo kanji saseru desu shou. Desu shou. I can't fucking speak Japanese. Not even I'm drunk. Oh my god.
To be fair, his hamburger steak is very good.
I like how you had to correct it to hamburger steak. Meanwhile, I make a lot
because we cook hamburger, so it's like it gets crossed.
Meanwhile, I make a lot of hamburger helper. I hardly know her. Or other box meals. I'm capable of actually cooking, but that takes too much effort. Baseball, huh?
Or fair.
See, the worst part about my whole spiel about my depresso meal, I unironically enjoy my ground beef over rice recipe. One time I put some seasoning salt on it and I was like, damn, this is good. I like this. Now that may be because the food I eat on a regular on a regular basis is even more depressing on that, such that baked ground beef with a bit of seasoning salt is like a gourmet recipe compared to what I normally sustain myself on. I eat fucking blocks of cheese and enjoy it, for Christ's sake. I am not a healthy man. That's why I'm a VTuber. How many VTubers do you know are healthy? They're not. I feel like being a healthy human being and being a VTuber are just mutually exclusive. MRE boy, eat better? No. Subway, eat flesh. So, Opie, I need you to provide me correction. Give me one simple recipe that even I can do that can improve my food quality.
That is a good question because I'm also a terrible cook.
God damn it!
Laura is literally the house husband. I can bake.
Listen,
I can bake things, but I can't cook. So for me, it would literally be put corn chips on a plate, take American cheese packets and put it on top of the tortilla chips and stick it in the microwave for like 15 seconds. That's my meal.
God damn it!
I like shit before he came into my life.
I said yesterday and I'll say it again. I already understand why Lore married you. You don't need to sell it to me. God.
Laura's dying in the background, by the way.
The problem I keep running into, and yes, I'm drunk and rambling again. Every 10 out of 10 girl I talk to is already married. That's just how it fucking is. And you know what? I'll eat cheese to that. I'm taking another fucking double bite. Oh.
I mean, my other peak meal, especially when I found out I couldn't have yeast, was taking a plain white tortilla and putting 2 slices of bologna in it and rolling it up and eating it like that. That was my meal every day. That was my meal every day in college.
Why didn't we collab sooner? We're on the same wavelength. What the fuck? The only burrito is gourmet shit. What are you talking about? That is something I would do.
I would have that, an apple, and like maybe half of our organic Pop-Tart, and that was like my daily college meal.
Okay, status update. Just because I'm really drunk, that doesn't make the combination of Colby Jack and extra sharp cheddar any better. This is still awful. Why did I do that? Is your hands getting warm a thing for alcohol? I don't know. All I know is that everybody that's ever held my hand says my hands are very comfortable to hold and very warm. Do what you want with that information. If you come to Offkai next year and you just straight up say, hey Ness, can I test that theory and hold your hand for a second? I'll be all like, bitch, we're holding hands all the way to the convention and then some. We're in this together. I'm a fucking lonely motherfucker. Let's go. Yeah, alcohol opens up your blood vessels so extremities warm up quickly. Baseball, huh? I feel fantastic right now. Holy crap. Holding hands is more likely than you think.
So rude.
Don't think I won't hold hands with you. Straight up. In public. I'll fucking do it.
So rude.
Don't think I won't wear this in public. If I can wear my regular Nest clothes to a convention, I'll wear this to a... I bring this to conventions. Do what you want with that information. I'd kiss Lore. He's married. Kiss me instead. Goddamn. We don't NTR
Wait, but
yet.
if you wear the maid outfit, could I wear the butler outfit?
You have a butler outfit? Okay, listen.
I used to.
Girls in butler outfits
again.
is extremely hot. I say this because G36 from Girl Frontline, she had a butler outfit, and that outfit sold like hotcakes. I bought that outfit. And Butler, I hardly know her! Yeah! Married won't stop you. You know what? Fair. Just because you're married doesn't mean you can't have fun with someone. Case in point, I remember, this is gonna sound really bad, but hear me out. My friend's wife, I went to their house, and you know, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done this, but you know what? He's cool with it, so it's like, alright. I gave her a high five.
Whoa. Yes, you did it.
And yeah, I may have gone too far in some places, but you know what? It is what it is. I try not to think about it too much. She seemed okay with it. He seemed okay with it, but I'm like, should I really be doing this? This is... All I'm hearing is just getting increasingly jealous of Lore in a friendly rivalry way, but with Ness stuck in the bumbling goofball archetype. Listen, that is the only archetype I can have to survive. Any other archetype and I'll just fucking die. Oh, man. But yeah, here's the thing. I know this is gonna sound extremely incel, but let me cook. I don't think marriage is the right way to go for people of my demographic or archetype. It's just not the optimal way of living. Ever since I have relinquished the idea of ever having a significant romantic partner other, I've discovered that I can play musical instruments and I can stream, and I can maybe be someone worth being around. So you know what? Is that really so bad? I've graduated from being an incel to being a fucking loudmouth, intolerable, obnoxious, chaotic, neutral, probably chaotic, good, alcoholic, not alcoholic. Hey, listen. I'm not an alcoholic yet. I've actively stopped myself. You full-gone black pill? No, I've full-gone selfish bloomer pill. That's what I've done. I've basically carved my own path that doesn't work. It is the epitome of fuck it, we ball. And through that fuck it, we ball, I've finally discovered how to talk to women. Case in point, Opie, you're a woman and you haven't run away yet. That can only mean two things. One, you're not a woman, which I'll believe if you say so. Or two...
I mean, that is debatable, but...
don't worry about it. Wait. If you're not a woman, that would make everything make sense, actually. Because that would mean... That would explain Lore's advances on me. That would explain why you're still here and you haven't gone screaming yet. You know what?
It's questionable.
Opie? For better or for worse, you are no longer a woman. It makes more sense that way. And here's why. Every woman that I've tried to talk to, they end up screaming and running away. Which, you know what? That's a superpower. I'll take that. If I have that ability to, like, incite that reaction in someone, Ness declares Opie an honorary bro. Yeah, she's one of the boys now.
That wouldn't have been the first time, in all honesty.
Yeah, no.
I've been an honorary bro, and like in so many groups, it's insane. That's why I say the woman is debatable.
Nice.
I don't seem to get along well with other women.
All right, you're a bro now. How do you feel? You know, there have been a lot of alleged females that I've deemed a bro, and it's certainly baseball, huh? Because
Bropey, I love it.
Bropey. You are now Bropey. That
economy that everyone's like, oh, you have a lot of like mom feels and very mommy and nice feeling, but then again, it's like I'm also very much a bro.
Opie's cock is bigger than most guys. I didn't realize you were a chicken farmer.
Also curves slightly to the left, you know.
Shit, mine curves to the right. That's just because I'm left-handed. But are you also a chicken farmer? Because my sister, she owns chickens, and unfortunately, sometimes wolves get into the chickens and eat and steal them, and it sucks. But the free eggs that she gets from her chickens, yo, left gang, very cool. I am only partially left-handed. I'm left-handed exclusively when it comes to eating, brushing teeth, and shit. Writing, there we go. Everything else I do right-handed. There are other things that I do left-handed.
Ambidextrous.
Left, but you're still here. Not anymore. Bye.
Wow. Just ending stream like that. Why don't I have a nice little see you next time thing I could swap to?
You don't have an end stream card? I thought you did.
You know what I might? Hold on. Yeah, wait. Do I?
I
Is
can't
it still
believe
set
you
up?
leave.
I know
I can't believe.
Wait, hold on. There we go.
Is OP ending stream?
So it still works.
OP end stream. OP ended stream. Hates us. Hates us. Despite having just graduated into being one of the bros, she interpreted that as graduating from streaming.
No, it's not quite yellow. We have officially nicknamed that yellow piss yellow.
Oh, that reminds me of a color that my dad invented that I've coined for myself. Called baby shit yellow. You can imagine the color.
Yeah.
Baby shit yellow.
More accurate to what that yellow was. Yeah.
Yeah. Baby shit yellow.
I know exactly what color that is.
Not to be confused with chartreuse. Baby shit yellow is just a darker chartreuse.
It really is, yeah. Having changed lots of diapers, I could totally agree to that.
You really are a mother. Oh my god.
Not really, I don't have kids, but I've babysat a lot.
You may be a mother, but I certainly love mother too.
But shh.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoehorn Mother 3 into it, but I'm too drunk. Damn it. It's fine.
Too many brain cells need to work for that one.
Yeah, I only have... How many brain cells do I have now? I think I leveled up enough to have at least 2 now. Most VTubers, especially Corpo VTubers, only have 1. But I think I have more than 1. That's why it's not working out for me very well. Coordinating them is
I have
tricky.
to share one with Lore, so...
Bruh!
Economy's in shambles.
Bruh. Wait, if he has the brain cell, that explains why you're still here. Understandable. Have a great day. I sure do love Earthbound. Yo, fucking, there's this YouTuber named Charles Berthound. He's a bass player. He's a musician YouTuber. And I keep misreading his name as Charles Earthbound. And I'm like, you either love Earthbound or hate Earthbound. No. Here's the thing. One of my favorite fake news articles is from a satire website. It says, lifelong Earthbound fan excited to finally play game for the first time. And that hits me because there are so many self-proclaimed Earthbound lovers that have never actually played the game. And it's like, yes, okay, I appreciate that you're passionate about the game, but please play the game. You might actually hate it. Because, truth be told, by today's standards, Earthbound is far from a perfect game. I like Earthbound, but I kind of look like the developer up. What did he mean by the developer up? You mean that Disney Pixar's up? Do you mean Rick Astley's never gonna give you up? Because I don't mean to brag or anything, but one time I caught Rick Astley backstage and he was offering me any Disney Pixar DVD from his collection.
What?
And I'm all like, holy crap, there's this one movie that I haven't seen yet, but it's received critical reviews and I really want to see it. Apparently there's some like really touching scenes in it and it's like a really good movie. You think you could give me that movie? But unfortunately, he just shook his head and sighed because Rick Astley is never gonna give me up.
Bye, chat.
What the? Excuse me, chat's wilding and Opie's ending stream. Excuse me, what just happened? While I was telling one of the worst jokes I could have told. Damn, I didn't mean to let you down. Or run around and desert you.
Plays with that microphone now.
See, normally people have to pay channel points for my ocarina playing. You know, it started out as recorder playing, I'm sure you remember. I kind of substituted my recorder for ocarina. That's just because while the recorder is a meme instrument, I just like how the recorder sounds a little, or how the ocarina sounds a bit more than the recorder, because we all know how a recorder sounds. But an ocarina, that sounds special. It has like this fuller, less bright, less forced, youthful education tone to it. Wait, since you're a teacher, we could play the ultimate teacher song, Hot Cross Buns. Oh god, how did I mess that up? It's almost like
now
it's
you're
hollow
starting to
or
sound like my
something.
kids.
Oh, what you need to do is tell your kids to play Freebird.
But you really don't know torture until you've been in a music class of 4th graders all trying to play cross buttons in the worst way possible.
Don't make me teach them the Freebird solo on recorder. For those who don't know, if you go to my YouTube channel, the recommended video on my homepage for my channel is my cover of Freebird, where I do the entire Freebird guitar solo on recorder. Deadass. Straight up. It's immortalized on YouTube. Are you Zelda, son? You know what? Since you redeemed the play recorder redeem, no, you redeemed the play ocarina redeem, I'm gonna play some Zelda songs on ocarina, and you get to listen. I am way too drunk to be playing the ocarina right now. Holy shit. I can't even Megalovania you guys,
Makes it
right?
so good.
It's fine. If I was not drunk, I'd play it slightly better, but you know what? That's what your channel points get you here. You get scammed, son. Get scammed into ocarina playing. You know the neat part? Ocarinas are technically easier to play than the recorder. Play it slightly worse. Oh, bring it.
Those are falsettos.
Faster? Why am I like this? You know, an ocarina actually is one of my default gifts to give to people. I gave Resta an ocarina. It was a pretty fancy ocarina that suited her color scheme, her color palette. It was like purple and white, and it really suited her. And she actually played it a little bit on the last Cheese Collab. But
I've always wanted to learn how to play.
Oh,
I
can teach you.
have like a mini.
Okay.
I have a mini ocarina. It's a clay. So obviously with girls, there's the horse girls and stuff
is
like
it
that.
a
I was a
four-hole
dolphin
ocarina
girl.
like I've got here with my crab?
Let me see.
I can't play my crab
no,
ocarina.
I actually think 1, 2,
How many holes?
3. I know there's 2 on the bottom.
Okay.
And I want to say 6 on the top, 6 or 8 on the
Ooh.
top. But it's
I mean,
small. It
There's
really
8
is like
holes on the
this
top.
big.
That is a non-chromatic ocarina, which you could play a decent amount of things with. So,
Like
the good part, a quality plastic ocarina like my Knight by Noble here is at most $30 on Amazon. So if you ever, you know what? On STL Ocarina, you can get a plastic Ocarina of Time for $30. And this is what I was just playing.
I know it is my childhood dream to learn how to play that ocarina song at the end of the Pokemon 2000 movie.
Shit. What song is that?
That's the Lugia one. I also forget
I
the
didn't
tune
watch
off the
that
top
one.
of my head.
Going to bed. Goodbye,
Good night,
everyone.
JoJo.
You know what? Very bad Joe joke. Before you head out, I need to say something that Corvid once told me that I'm gonna tell you. sweet snoozums, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Wow.
I remember in college,
Dude,
one
Pokemon
of the
2000 is a banger. I love
banger.
that movie.
I hardly know
Yes.
it.
I don't. You're getting to know a lot of women, Ness.
How many women do I know? I know allegedly you. There's Raz, Corvid, Rasta. What other women have I brought on Cheesy Collab? Giddy Gila. That's 5. That's like 5 more than normal. I'm kind of scared now, actually. Who else?
You're increasing your size.
You call me fat?
No, like as
The
in
correct
like you're,
answer is
you're
yes, because I'm American. Now, I will say, get fat, that's what the alcohol's for. Alcohol is apparently super fattening. Oh shit, is that TOS? I mean, technically, yes it is, but I don't care. Bro, fun fact, I made my dad bring me to cinema with him for my birthday to watch like 3 Pokemon movies. Yo, nice. That's actually pretty based, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. So you were saying you wanted to learn how to play the ocarina? I'm telling you right now, a transverse 12-hole ocarina is extremely easy to play, and here's why. I'm gonna try to keep my fingers in screen, and I'm gonna show you that a regular C major scale is perfectly linear on the fingers. Check this out. Ah, God. Wait. You'll notice that every note is intuitively just one finger up. This is less complex than a recorder. Remember that recorder you learned how to play in elementary school? An ocarina is easier to play than that. Do what you want with
I
that
actually
information.
skipped out on that.
Holy shit. Well, an ocarina is a very approachable instrument to learn. That's why I can just bust out melodies whenever I want. Like, how you're not safe from the Dutch national anthem. And since ocarinas can be made from plastic and sound just fine, they're very durable and easy to transport to conventions or wherever you want to go. I actually carry this one in my pocket to conventions, and I bust it out and just Megalovania people on a moment's notice, and they get PK Fire! Yes! And it's a fun instrument. You ever want it? I recommend the ocarina. They're relatively cheap in terms of instruments. While yes, as with any instrument, the higher end instruments can get really expensive. For example, I can't play it because I've drank alcohol, but I'll show it off.
Mayhem, are you sure?
My purple clay triple ocarina here cost me well into the 3 figures because I got it handmade imported from China, and it sounds heavenly. But you don't
That is one
need
thing
to
that is
spend.
true. The more expensive the more expensive the instrument is, the more wonderful it sounds.
Yeah, that tends to be the case.
I know that from when I got to choose my violin. Is we went to a violin maker that's local, and how you do it is you actually get to process. You get to try out like 5 to 6 violins at a time, and to test how well my teacher is. We obviously gave him a price point range, but he slipped one in that was beyond our price point as a test to see if I would pick it. Of course, that's the one that I fell in love with. And then only to be told, no, you can't do that. And I had to restart the process all over again because it was just like, but I like that one.
Bruh. I will say, this week, multiple times throughout the year, I have to tell myself, Ness, no, you don't need another trumpet. Your trumpet's just fine. I was debating this week, and I successfully convinced myself, no, I do not need the Carol Brass Pocket Mini C trumpet. I do not need it. I can just keep my B-flat trumpet, because that is my main instrument. I love it. I love playing it. In fact, after stream, I'm gonna play it. I do my trumpet practice. I love playing it. I love making music for myself, and if anyone else wants to hear it. I am planning on doing a trumpet practice stream this upcoming Monday. I'm getting back into the habit of that. Am I a good trumpet player? I don't think so. I mean, I'm an okay trumpet player. I like playing.
Good to listen to.
Well, if it really makes me happy when people like listening or hearing me play. And I want to get to the point
to stream with music, so
I want to get to the point where I can just whip out my trumpet and play, and people will, at the very least, turn their heads and smile as they walk by. They don't have to stop and listen. If they stop and listen, then I know I've hit the fucking big time. But one of my end goals with my trumpet is such that, at the very least, people turn their heads and recognize what I'm trying to play for them, or at the very least appreciate what I'm doing. I don't ever see myself achieving the tone quality and rhythmic skill that some of the trumpet YouTubers that I follow can pull off. For example, Oli Parker, he does a lot of shorts. He's the guy that did the if the real Slim Shady had a trumpet solo. The way he can play his trumpet is at a level that I can dream of. I don't say I can only dream of, because I genuinely feel if I stick with the instrument and dedicate myself for years, I could probably achieve that level. But it's gonna take that long. And that is absolutely wild. But just knowing that my instrument could someday produce that kind of play fills me with determination. The other night, I busted out Mario Kart 8's Dolphin Shoals. And that's rather Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Not the full solo, but just the first part of the solo. And that in itself is really hard to do on trumpet. And I freaking nailed it first try, and I'm all like, holy shit, I just did that. And it's really hard to do. Don't get me wrong, it is extremely difficult. I think one of the funniest parts of trumpet, I'm thinking of bringing some alcohol wet wipes so I can wipe down the mouthpiece to let some of my friends try the trumpet next time I'm at a convention and they want to try my instrument. And just see them try to make any sound out of it. You know what? Fuck it, I'm grabbing my trumpet. Give me a second, let me... I'm gonna demonstrate. Yes, you can play the trumpet after ingesting alcohol. It's fine. But basically, the instrument I play, it's a trumpet, all right, but it's not a regular trumpet. Trumpet trying to lower volume levels. You should have lowered them long ago. What are you doing? But how a trumpet works? Well, normally a trumpet's a lot bigger than what I'm about to grab. But the particular instrument I play is what I mentioned earlier. This is the Carol Brass B-flat Pocket Mini Trumpet. This has the same physical tubing length of a regular trumpet, but compressed into this little 17-centimeter package. As you can see, Derringer for comparison, you can see the Derringer is about half of its size. So you know, this thing's freaking tiny. So it's nest-sized. And it's very small. Very compact, perfect for travel. And you stick the mouthpiece in and it looks like this. But if you just blow into a coffee's readiness, get ready for your IV, no, don't do it. But the way you make sound in a trumpet, most people would think, oh, you just blow into the mouthpiece, yes? This is what it sounds like if you just blow into a trumpet. Notice how you're not doing jack shit. The way you get a sound out of a trumpet is very peculiar. You make noise. If you try to play a trumpet like a kazoo, this is how it sounds. Notice how it sounds regular, like the trumpet wasn't even there. No, the way you make sound with a trumpet The way it's described is lip buzzing, and the easiest way I could demonstrate it is to just play through the mouthpiece and then take the mouthpiece away from my mouth and let my... Out trick-or-treating so I can't stay, but happy spoopy day? Get a ton of candy, dude.
Happy spoopy day, bozo.
May you get quality candy that isn't old people shit. When I say old people shit, I mean those freaking candy
Strawberry
corn or
bonbons.
otherwise the kinds of candy that nobody wants. May you get the good shit. We're talking like limited edition full-size Snicker bars. We're talking custom flavored Kit Kats. We're talking like...
Thank you, Bozo,
Some
for the
of the-
brushies. I realized I moved my model.
The brush is
the
brushing
screen.
nothing! Granny candy, no! But yeah, the way I could best demonstrate how you make sound with a trumpet is just by blowing into the mouthpiece as if I was playing, and then removing the mouthpiece from my mouth, but letting my mouth continue making that sound. Check this out. You remember how you do raspberries as a kid? Like, to piss off someone and mock them? Like, you go something like that? Now,
like the
imagine
didgeridoo.
doing that, but professionally. Like a high-tier, structured, properly performed raspberry. Without the tongue
Wait,
through
now
your
I've got.
lips.
Wait, hold on. I got a question then. Have you
Answer.
ever played a didgeridoo?
I have not played a didgeridoo, but I imagine it's much the same. So, if I
Yes.
play a note, volume warning by the way, I'm about to play an actual note from an actual trumpet. You gotta mock fart into the trumpet. If you do that, this is what it sounds like. That's what happens if you mock fart. It takes a decent effort to make a proper tone. Something like that. And the way you do that, it takes practice. It's not for everyone. It's hard at first. Trust me. It is so hard to get a decent sound out of a trumpet at first. But hey, if you want to make fart noises into a trumpet and just walk up to someone with a trumpet and say, "Yo, you jazz, check out this jazz." Fucking do it, dude. You're gonna piss off every jazz musician, which isn't saying much because jazz musicians are so easy to anger. Now, a common misconception of the trumpet is just because there's 3 valves, it's not hard to play many notes, it's super easy. That's not quite true. I'm gonna leave my hand off the valves, and I'm gonna play a song you've probably heard before. Wake up! It's time to wake up! Bugle call gang!
Oh, I'm definitely awake.
Nice. But notice how, despite not pressing any valves at all, I was able to play that whole ditty. And that's because part of the trumpet is how you blow into it. A big part of trumpet playing is your mouth muscles. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that my embouchure, my lip muscles, are fucking built. So if I give any of you a blowjob, you're gonna feel it. $20 is $20. Do what you want with that information.
I mean, we always had jokes in our orchestra about the brass and section, so,
Now, normally when I do trumpet streams, I play with the mute on, but I did not for that time. So the jazz mute that I use sounds really cool, and you'll hear it if you watch the VOD of my last trumpet practice stream, or if you tune in on Monday if I'm able to stream on Monday. Now, you brought up didgeridoo earlier, and I've heard didgeridoo. It's kind of a meme instrument, but I feel like I could rock a didgeridoo like none other. Like, decent
Probably
trumpet
could.
player plays didgeridoo at a higher level than intended.
I mean, basically, a didgeridoo, if you just get a PVC pipe, you literally could play it as a didgeridoo.
I've done that.
I learned only because my
Shit,
mom.
I've done that.
So yeah, you played a didgeridoo.
Oh no. I remember I forgot the occasion.
I do that with pool noodles too.
I forgot the occasion, but my engineering buddy and we were moving PVC pipe, and at the time, his like 5-year-old son was in the vicinity. He couldn't really help us move anything, but he needed to be there for supervision. And I had the dumbass idea of playing a PVC pipe like a trumpet, so I put my lips to it and played it, and it made that sound, and he just he was in stitches laughing, metaphorically. He just dropped to the ground, and he could not stop laughing. And my buddy looks at me like, bruh, and I said, physics, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I could get into the physics of this thing if you got time for it. We got like 13 minutes before you gotta go to bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I actually did drink your portion. Holy crap.
Yeah, you did.
I am not sleeping well tonight. I am going to be practicing so well tonight. Holy crap. So here's the weird part. When I do the alcohol and I practice trumpet, I find my practice to be better because 1, I don't really care about wrong notes, and 2, I'm a lot more relaxed. Shit, I have to go to bed soon as well. You should get some peaceful rest now and give your body some healthy recovery that it deserves so you can feel healthy in this blue trap bubble. Because what are you here for? To eat fucking blocks of cheese with someone on stream? Rest yourself. And I mean that with 100%, with 1,000%.
Yeah, you're not being held hostage like I am.
I'll hold you hostage. Oh shit, it's unsafe. I'll hold you hostage. You know what? Yeah, we're anti-heroing with this. Let's go. It's fine.
So effectiveness.
Listen, I was never good at threatening people, okay? Maybe that's for the better. Host age? Yes, I am very old, but I can host. I've been told that I'm a really good event host, and I'm flattered by that. I try to be, but I don't feel that way. But thanks to your mug, I know I'm doing great.
Yes.
So thank you.
You're doing great.
Honestly, I used to think those kinds of mugs were really cheesy, but now I kind of want one. I could really use that. I don't have her with me right now. Normally, I have a mug with my Oshi on it that changes color based on the temperature of the contents inside, so I know when it's safe to drink. But you know what? Ligma Balls is just as good of an Oshi as any. So, I will take a sip out of Ligma Balls.
Fair. Cheers to the water.
Cheers to Ligma. And with that, I should probably put my trumpet away. Actually, I'm gonna leave it out because I'm gonna be practicing later anyway. I'm going to bed at an unresponsible time and you cannot stop me. I could stop you. Check this out. Okay.
Alright, here you go, Chet. He's playing us our bedtime music. Get all cozy.
Get all cozy. You're getting Watame lullabied. I could even do it on loud-ass trumpet.
I don't think we're sleeping now.
transitioning between B flat and C major is not the hardest thing to do. But it turns out the actual song isn't in C major, and that threw me for a huge loop. Oh, you know what's even better than that? Where is it? Oh, wrong drawer. Here it is. An actual lullaby instrument. Yeah, I'm full of musical instruments. Major? I hardly know her. B flat? Easy to do. This is a femboy server. Women keep moving. Lamau. I have a kalimba. I got this as a depression instrument to just play when I'm depressed. So, I've played this thing so much the metal's actually faded.
The kalimba.
Ah, God. Ah. I can't play this thing.
I can imagine that's very difficult while drunk.
It is. That's Kalimba ASMR mode activated. Yeah, heck, I'm actually yawning. That is the most sincere way you've called me a boring streamer, which, you know what? All baseball to that. It does put you to sleep, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Ceres Fauna from the Holographic Olive before she left the Holographic Olive. She played Kalimba pretty well. I can't play it very well, but I can at least... Oh, wait. Megalovania, but in a major key, because you can't do chromatics on this thing. Mm-hmm. You'll need a more expensive Kalimba for that. Which this is a basic 17 key Kalimba, I think? It's decent enough to do some pretty cool things. I remember there was one VTuber's theme that I'm sure you'll recognize if I do. I'm sure that's all I need to play. Last time I checked, she doesn't use that song, so it's dead media. It's lost media. You don't need to worry about that. But oh wait, there's always Undertale.
Oh, now that sounds nice. I agree, Mako Cat.
Ah. It fucking works. Gotta get me one of these. You can get a Kalimba pretty decently cheap on Amazon.
Makes me wonder if you could play the Mr. Rogers theme on it. That might be a little difficult, but...
I don't actually know the Mr. Rogers theme. All I know is that Raz is fantastic and I love her energy, and you kind of evoke that. So good on you for making me feel comfortable despite the fact that I'm terrified of speaking to women.
Me, Miss Greblin?
Yes! Listen, if your kids call you mommy, that means that if your students slip up and call you mom, that is one of the biggest green flags I've ever seen in a teacher. Now, if your high school students call you mom, that is no longer a green flag. And we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, I was glad that I got out of there right before all that moaning took off, because, oh, geez.
Oh, my. Moaning? I'm afraid...
I'm glad the only thing I had to deal with was the occasional that's what she said jokes. But those were hard because I had to keep a straight face, because some of those kids could land those really well, but... Those are my harder teaching moments, of when they did something that was genuinely funny, but they weren't allowed to, and you had to keep a straight face about it.
I called someone mom before. Yo, I've called someone mom before, too. My mom. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. Oh, man. Oh, okay, so good news and bad news. The good news is, look how much booze there is left.
Mm-hmm. You definitely drank my portion, so I'm happy.
None. The bad news is I am very drunk. And my question to you, it's an open question. Would you like to continue? Or would you be okay with ending stream now? It's up to you. I can go more, but if you're cool with ending it soon, that's cool with me. But we're coming up on the next Bezos break. So I'll leave it to you. What do you...
Or B, as Cinderella had to deal with, my carriage is turning into pumpkins. So I must take my leave.
Fair. Would you like to make some closing statements to Cheese Collab before your pumpkin turns to less pumpkin?
This was an absolute delight, Ness. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, you can't say that.
Stream.
Shit, now I have expectations.
Also, I'm giving you homework as a teacher. Your homework is to refill your Bale's mug and drink all of it.
Oh, I can do that. Check it out, Vaughn. I got Vaughn right here.
Yes, you are required to refill your mug and drink all of that water.
You want to give me diarrhea? Because that's how you make me piss myself at night. Is that what you want? P-tuber?
Oh, yeah.
Because that can be arranged.
You gotta stay hydrated.
I'll hydrate this, mug grab.
But I
Holy
appreciate
crap.
it.
I've actually drank most of this, actually. Look at this shit.
That's awesome.
You said you gave up on a woman, why not piss in bed? Because I don't want to damage my damn bed. I don't have waterproof sheets.
As long as you have a mattress cover, technically you should be good.
I don't have a mattress cover because I don't piss myself
there
in
you
bed.
Go.
When I was in college, I laid a towel down by our lower regions so all the juices wouldn't mess up the mattress. Life hacks.
Oh, Ness.
What? It's life hacks. It's actual advice. Lay a towel down there and you won't make a mess of the mattress. Do what you want with that information.
The big brain move is to put one fitted sheet down and then put a second fitted sheet on it.
We didn't have that luxury.
All you would have to do is peel that one fitted sheet off and then you were good to go.
We did not have that luxury back then. That is a fantastic idea, but not everyone is so fortunate, okay?
That's actually like a babysitting thing when you have kids.
You babysit sex havers?
Well, but any sort of fluid dealing. You want to have multiple sheets down and then you just peel the sheet off.
Now, I would like to point out, Opie, I explicitly warned Opie beforehand, saying, I'm a lot to handle when I'm drunk. Are you absolutely sure you're okay with me drinking on stream? And she's straight up taunted me, saying she can handle anything. So, you know what? Baseball, huh?
That was fine.
I'll baseball your, huh?
Chill.
She's handled me drunk.
Yeah, I have.
Lore, I feel like you and I at a bar. Okay, this is what I imagine happening. If you, me, and Lore went to a bar, I feel like Lore and I would get super drunk and spend so much time together that you would actually feel left out.
I would literally be that one dog meme sitting in the fire saying, I'm fine.
This
is fine.
Yeah!
I'm just sitting here watching the shit show happen.
Opie, you're gonna lose your husband to Ness. Don't fucking tempt me, okay? I'm single. Do what you want with that information. Oh my god. Oh. And with that, we've hit the 3-hour mark. Oh man, we've hit more than the 3-hour mark. Holy moly. Hit this 3-hour mark. Pants grab. Shit, I'm not wearing pants. Wait, we established this already.
Yeah, this is pantless stream. Let's get real.
Pantless stream! Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright. Well, on that terrible disappointment, my question to you is, who do we raid? If we're done streaming, now that we're done streaming, We could raid someone, but I'd leave it to you who we want to raid. In the meantime, I want to say thank you all for putting up with drunkness, because holy crap, I couldn't put up with drunk. My family hates me when I get drunk, except for my brother-in-law. Go rest, Count Dracula. No! I'm playing trumpet after this, and it's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna like it, because I'm drunk as shit, and I'm gonna play whatever. In fact, I might just hop in my Discord VC right after stream, not even dress down, and just start playing. Because I'm in the mood to make music. But Opie, do you have any suggestions on who you would like to raid tonight? If not,
Suggestions?
then I can pull someone up.
I know I've got a couple people, but they're all like massive collabing, and I'm always never really much of a fan of raiding into a massive collab. For me, like viewers, like that's a choice that you want to opt into.
Well, in that case, would you care to raid into someone playing a spooky game that I was recommended to from Raz, who was 2 weeks ago my cheese collab, and we raided into this VTuber, and we're gonna double raid into her again, and it might be funny. I will DM you her stuff, and you can decide if you'd say yeah, which you'll probably be like, yeah, we can raid.
I'm always happy to.
Oh.
I'm happy to raid anyone.
All right. Well,
gotcha.
Would you like to raid into Peachy Meow?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and raid Peachy Meow as I'm hiccuping from super drunk. Oh man. Very cool. You know what? This was fun. If you want to be on season 3 of Cheese Collabs, or if you want to have a Malort collab, please hit me up. I implore you. As in, I have trouble DMing people because I'm worried I'm gonna bother them, and I feel like the feeling's mutual. Bother the fuck out of me. You're gonna make my day. Unironically, everybody who DMs me makes my day. That's just how it is. Unless you're a fucking scam bot. If you're a spam bot, I'm gonna make your day horrible. But if you're not a scam bot, then make my day by DMing me. I will be so happy. That's just how it works. Boy, I'm drunk. I am too. Thank you for joining me on this stream, OP. I don't know about you, but I had a very terrifyingly fun time trying to talk to a woman.
Well, you did a very good job, and you should be very proud of yourself.
I'm gonna piss myself.
I mean, you kind of have to, because you literally drank 2 jars of fluids
God, you're
in front
right.
of stream.
And with that, the raid's about to start. So thank you for coming. Follow Opie, and we are going to raid a VTuber playing scary game. I'll catch you all next. Cheers.
Bye-bye.